So you want to learn about beer? Stay tuned and never fear. They're the guys for the case, 'cause they'll tell you all about what they taste. We got Mudhole, B&Q, we loves Star Wars and grilling too. And Knops got loves baseball and board games, he's played them all. There's no place I'd rather spend the money nice than here. Having a few chuckles and damn good beer. Now it's time to Two Beerded Guys.
Do it one time.
I wish I knew where I could get that one. I'd rather.
Hoosier Park Casino in Anderson.
Oh, nice.
What is up, y'all? Welcome back to the Two Beerded Guys. We're over here talking about
Gambling
basically
addictions.
and vaccines. Worked out. I got to gamble a little bit today after getting my vaccine.
Okay.
One $60. I'll take it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did you get to pay for your vaccine with that?
Vaccines are free, dude.
Come
on now.
There you go.
Let's go.
And you get a tail.
I'm hoping for superpowers. My brother who works for Verizon says it's going to give me 5G personally, not
Nice.
on my phone.
Nice.
I want superpowers though, so I'm a little disappointed if it's just 5G.
You just gotta jump to a drum of toxic waste. If I've learned anything from the 80s, that's how you
Oh,
get
but,
powers.
well, between the shot and that, I bet I'd get really
Yeah,
cool.
you could.
Oh yeah.
Or you turn like the Toxic Avenger.
Sorry, I just turned into a nerd again. That's fine. My bad.
Or Toxic Crusader, that's what it was.
Yeah, that's actually my superpower I got, is just uber nerddom.
Uber nerd. Fair.
I went from just nerd to uber nerd. It's fine. Well, welcome back though, guys. I'm TBG_Ops Guy.
Mudhog being cute.
With us today, you recognize him because he's been on the show before.
Stephen Fox.
The husband of Theater Kid, who you all know and love. And behind the camera, the one, the only.
Off-screen Matt.
We have 9 beers because Steve just brought us one that it traveled all the way back from Colorado with him. So we added Avery Brewing to our list.
Even the hat.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I didn't.
like it. That's an awesome
Ooh,
hat.
that's a solid hat.
It's not weed up there. That's a.
That's
yeah.
disappointing. Other side.
hot
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Yeah.
That's disappointing. No,
Right.
actually, can you break it off? And no.
Right.
But yeah, so we're excited because Avery A is a fantastic brewery, and anytime someone brings us beer, that just makes it even better.
Oh, even better.
But we have 9 incredible beers. Matt, since Steve just got here, you hadn't had a chance to look at them as much. So you started off as always. What is your anticipated beer?
Crap, I was looking at those earlier and I forgot.
Yeah, you
Actually, it's the chicks, however you say that next word.
I plan on
Zulum?
making it very fun here.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
that's one of the ones we got in Chicago last weekend. I've never had anything from that brewery that I'm aware of. It's a delicious sounding 10% stout. We got some other ones that look really good from breweries that I know are going to be
you're a
good.
stout fan,
So this one's going to be a curveball. I'm excited to try them.
Yeah, no, there's going to be a lot of what should be really great stuff. But I'm kind of interested in this brewed one. It's really just a pale ale, but with like orange and cherries. So it's getting summertime, well, springtime. So
Solid choice.
kind of excited for it.
So yeah, there's 2
It's never a bad time for a
IPAs,
stout,
3
John.
more stouts.
Well, you
2
have
sours.
me at This 10% stout.
So the chicks one is where he's going with that.
Right, yeah.
You should also look into the Anchorage brewery.
For me, I'm going to go with the Parish. Anytime Parish is on board, I am a happy man. So I'm hoping it matches up with some of the previous Parish beers we've had. If it does,
the coconut, right?
I will be a happy man.
We'll find out. We'll see. We'll see. Cry a little bit more. You don't count anyway.
Yeah.
Matt, Russell's on. He says, "What's up, guys? What's up, Russell?" Carrie Davis says, "Beer up."
Beer up.
Same to you, sir. Get Bunny's glass ready.
Mouthfeel.
One of our viewers drinks every time we say mouthfeel.
Oh, excellent.
So sometimes she gets lucky, and like these early beers, which have just kind of a typical watery, we'll tend not to say it. And then we get a little later, and all of a sudden, we say it, and it dawns on us that we haven't, and we know she has a drinking game for it.
So we gotta make up.
And
for
it
some
turns
lost
into
time.
30 mouthfeels all at once.
Yeah. Gotcha.
And then
Is that like a league of water? Like 30 mouthfeels is like
she got
30
she got
mouthfeels
cut
deep.
off one time.
Right. It's like taking a drink during the song Roxanne. You're destined for destroying.
I love it.
Is there a drinking game for Roxanne? I didn't know this now.
Absolutely.
Oh, I did Thunderstruck.
Sounds
I didn't
like
know
you might
Roxanne.
die.
All right, what's Roxanne? What's the drinking game?
Every time he says Roxanne,
Oh
you
my
drink.
god.
Yeah. So basically, just tip your beer back and don't stop drinking until the song's over.
With 3 more on deck.
That's
just,
right. Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'll think about for that challenge in the next social gathering
Yeah,
during
that's
the day
what I'm
drinking.
thinking. We're doing that.
Ah.
Ball State.
Chirp chirp.
That's right.
I've never I've never heard of that one. I'm so
I
excited.
haven't either.
Oh, yeah.
It's not really like the that triumphant drinking song. Like, all
Thunder.
right, yeah, like Thunderstruck. All right, yeah, let's go ahead and drink. Like Roxanne. Okay, yeah, I can easy listen and chug. Also, Jennifer Becker's song. What's up, BYBC?
BYBC.
BBC.
BYBC.
You forgot the Y. You gotta bring your own.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta bring your own.
Yeah, you gotta bring your
BYBC. My bad.
Great start to the show, boys.
Our first beer. We're starting off pretty basic, but from a brewery I enjoy. It is Dovetail Brewing out of Chicago. It is their Pilsner. The name of it is Pilsner.
Real original.
No, literally all their canned beers, that's how they do it. It's Dovetail Helles Lager, Dovetail Pilsner, Dovetail Rauch Beer. Like, that is...
I mean,
Quick and to the point.
Yeah, I guess we should know what
what's
you're
in the
getting,
can.
right?
They're like, we're not fucking with shit here. It is a 4.7% spicy, full-bodied, and satisfying Pilsner.
all right.
They have a lot of funky shit, but they also love their German beers. So it's really funny. Almost all their canned beers are like more traditional German-style beers. And then their bottled beers are just funky, farmhouse, you name it, just weird, sour, all sorts of fun shit. But not like 450 weird, like actual sours.
So Dovetail is the place that we went to, but they're only doing outdoor seating.
And they were busy as shit.
Busy as shit. So actually we
peeped
went
the
to
alley.
another neighborhood bar where then Matt proceeded to be completely oblivious to the fact that the 70-year-old man at the bar was totally hitting on him.
Yeah, it was.
I'm still not sure that was the case.
Oh, it was.
He played songs for you on the jukebox.
Oh.
And then you bought him beer.
I mean, he seemed like a nice guy.
Yeah.
Matt was so oblivious.
He was a reach around away from
John, Tessa, and I were all like, so he was hitting on you. Matt's just like, no.
He's just a nice guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I'm still single. Like, I was completely oblivious. Doesn't matter, dudes, girls, somewhere in between. I don't know.
Cracked
Can
me.
never pick up on contextual clues.
Nope.
Cracked me up. I've always said a brewery that can make a... Pilsners are easy to judge a brewery on because it's easy to make a bad one. You're not going to make an elite beer out of a Pilsner. It is kind of that middle road.
Pilsner, yeah.
But it's not that hard to kind of fuck it up. So I always I love to judge breweries on Pilsners.
It's got a little bit of that spiciness in there. A little more than I'm used to.
Told you. I like it though. It's clean, crisp,
Yeah.
a little bit of spice to it. I mean, that is nice. It's not as bready or like as a lager would be. It is a
Right.
little cleaner, a little spicier.
Oh, according to the TBGU, it says Pilsner on the can. It's Pilsner in the can.
It definitely is Pilsner in the
Apparently
can.
they succeeded.
And they said spicy on the can, and they got that too. So
They did. They did.
Dovetail ain't fucking around. We're only gonna put like 4 words on the label besides our own and the legal warning. And
That's good way to keep yourself out of trouble, though.
they're not dumb.
Oh, we got David Slivkin. What's up, David? So what's
What
up,
up,
gentlemen?
dude?
What is up, good sir?
I know I haven't got a hold of you, David, but yeah, I'm intimidated by rescheduling right now.
Intimidated or overwhelmed?
Both.
Quick shout out for him, though. I know he just launched a Facebook page that he invited me to for his photography stuff.
Oh, hell yeah.
And it's kind of like encouraging other people to like post photography
Somebody
stuff on
invite
there
me
as
to
well.
that.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Actually,
I thought it was really cool, man.
You're right. Actually, he is asking people to post and contribute as well, and that
Fuck
was
yeah.
really cool.
Yeah, I, thought
I
it was-
wanna
it
add
was
it to
a
that.
Good interactive way to do that. So kudos to you,
I'll
sir.
support one of our viewers.
Get one of the captain.
Man, that's solid.
No, it is a solid beer. It's what it says it is. It's a Pilsner. I
Very
think
clean.
It's very drinkable, very clean. Yeah, well-made beer.
Good looking beer. Beautiful beer.
Beautiful beer.
Good carbonation. I have had Pilsners
Yeah.
from places lately that have been kind of undercarbed, which is not a good idea for a Pilsner.
I sometimes don't like some of the spiciness that comes in some of these, but it's not bad. It's not off-putting. It's just not my style, if you will. But I think it's clean. I'm not going to dog it for it, but I'm going to go 3 1/4, I think.
It's a solid beer. I'm definitely not upset with this. Is with it getting warm today. It's a great beer to have. It would be perfect for lawn mowing, on the boat, by the pool, in the driveway with your friends after a long day. Whatever you end up doing, we're in Noblesville, so they love their driveway drinking.
We do a lot of driveway drinking.
Or just other people's garage drinking.
Yeah, that's fair
Yeah,
too.
that's fair.
What about you, Steve? What would you give it?
I'll say
I'm not much of a Pilsner guy, but it is good. I give it a 3.
Which I did forget to remind everybody, our scoring's done from 0.25 to 5, 3 being perfectly average, which is what Steve gave it, which makes absolute sense for this beer.
Yeah.
Above 3 is above average, hit 4 or higher, you're seeking it out. 4, 7, 5 and higher is like, holy shit. Ah! Under 3 is below average. Under 2 is... under 1 is fuck no, give me water.
Some would say you might, what? What might you do with that?
Dump it down the drain?
Or
yeah, you could.
if someone would pay attention and realize they have a new button to push.
Oh, sorry. I was trying to think like he made the like.
Hit the button!
Which one?
If you don't like a beer, you might what? Fuck it.
Oh.
Fuck it out the window, sir.
No, I think like Tyler's like it's a it's not like Pac-Man when he dies. Like.
For those of you that have been watching the show since early on, that was a callback to the wonderful Grace Instrom.
The greatest story ever told.
Irish Pet Shop of Horror.
Irish Pet Shop of Horrors video, which we do have a short of that is just that story on the short pours list on the YouTube channel. And I'm going to give it a 3.25 as well. It gives us a 3.25 on the overall. It's a solid beer. I would say it is slightly above average for a Pilsner. Which to me that just shows, it reminds me of why I like Dovetail. They make the basics well, and then they do some funky shit that I also really enjoy.
I'm looking forward to trying more from them.
I'm excited to have you try that funky bottle that I brought home. That one I brought 2 home.
You did?
So I brought table beer, which I know exactly what it's going to taste like, and then the one I have no fucking clue. So
Excited.
That'll be fun. It's always my favorite thing to do is to go to breweries and be like, all right, I'm going to get the basic bitch here. I'm going to get the lager and the Pilsner. All right. I'm getting table beer because I love that beer personally, so I'm getting that one. I go, every other bottle you have there, which is all just weird shit. What's your favorite? Mm-hmm. I do a beer review show. I want your favorite beer for it. And he lit up and goes, this one. I was like, all right, let's go.
There you go.
Matt, not that you count, but what'd you think of that beer?
I think a 3 is pretty fair on that one. It's solidly average. It's a Pilsner. I mean, I think it's hard to go a whole lot higher than that on a Pilsner, even though it was well done. It's just a Pilsner.
Yeah.
It's a good example of a mid beer.
Steve, so with it warming up now, you expecting Books and Brews Noblesville to pop off on that porch?
Absolutely. Yeah, we were popping off today, which is why I was almost late. But yeah, no, we're getting busy. Green space is getting busier, and people are definitely anxious to get out and enjoy the sun.
Get them wine slushies.
There was a ton of kids with their parents out in the green space when I was there, so I absolutely paid to play Frozen. Let It Go on the jukebox, trying to drive some of them in.
Yeah, we got the jukebox now, and
nice.
the wine slushies.
I'm going to look it up right now. Let's play some songs.
You're probably too far away.
Nope, no, I think you can do it.
Depends. Sometimes, I know I had the Motherships limited because we had a lot of a-holes that lived around the Mothership would play the same song over and over and over. So I called the Touch Tunes guy and I'm like, I'm going to need you to shrink the zone for this a little bit. I like people spending money, but at the same time,
so you guys continue talking. We're going to see it. So we're going to help our buddy Steve out here.
Can only be rickrolled so many times.
I might do that.
I don't know if you don't get too much of that. Never
if it's the only song being played for like an hour, yes, you can.
That's when you just
that is the Rick roll.
I just
Rick
started
rolling.
skipping. I used the skip button. So these people were paying money, and I'm literally just like, I got a text from the person. They're literally like, "Who's skipping my songs?" I'm like, "Me," because I'm not listening to this. I'm like, "Where are you? I haven't seen you." He's like, "I bought like 30 songs as I drove by. Like I stopped, it bought up, and then left." I'm like, "I hate you."
How would he even know they were being skipped then?
Books and
Because
Brews
like
Noblesville.
if you pull up Touch Tunes, it'll show you like what song's playing,
Oh,
and it was basically just going,
So he did a drive-by Rick roll.
yeah.
Somebody's playing Kiss You Tonight.
That's not even me.
What the hell is
Also, we got Chris Knight on. What's up, buddy?
Chris!
Says, loves him some Dovetail Krispies. Their Hellas is one of the best out there that he has had.
They were sold out.
praise.
I was so sad. I had to get just their basic lager, which, I mean, still good, but it isn't their Hellas. Which, hey, by the way, Chris, rocking a windmill glass tonight. So, yeah, it is time for another beer.
This time.
Let's do it.
We're going to drink Avery Brewing Company out of Boulder, Colorado's Bug Zapper.
Let's go.
This is their sour ale with lime zest, ginger, and mint. Coming in at 6%. That's a decent sour right there. 6%? I ain't
Those
mad
are
at
decent,
that.
yeah.
I ain't mad at that.
Never had like a sour. I've always
Yeah.
had like the stouts or the heavy body stuff from Avery, so I'm kind of curious to try this out now too.
I've mostly had stouts from them, but I think I've
Yeah.
had like maybe a couple lighter beers, but I don't even remember them just because it's like been a while.
Huh.
I'm excited for this.
Definitely recommend them if you make it out to Colorado.
They're on my list for the fall.
Family friendly, dog friendly. Great
really?
staff. Yeah,
That's
they've
nice.
got
A lot
nice
of Colorado's
outdoor area.
dog friendly.
Fair point.
Yeah, the
My
staff
song
was
is
awesome.
playing.
Is it really? What'd you play?
Suit and tie.
Suit and tie. You didn't even do something fun to
Really?
annoy her?
I should. I mean, I got more credits.
I would have straight up rickrolled or something. Like,
Yeah.
And I saw you can actually have it, like, make a dedication now.
Can you really?
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
yeah, so.
What if you do like
really,
the
we
divinals?
Dedicated to Steph, and it's just
Does it
rickrolled.
just like scroll across
I
and
don't
tell
know.
you, or
I
does it
don't know.
announce it?
Oh,
I
That
hope
would be
it does.
amazing if
oh,
it
like,
like a
dedicated.
little
It's
normal
like the
voice came on. Yeah,
Ooh, on the topic
I
of
like this can art.
yeah.
of music playing, Russell says managing a Chuck E. Cheese with a single CD of a dozen songs.
Oh,
And he doesn't say I used to or try managing. It just says managing. So I don't know if he currently is doing that from the bunker.
I mean, he has like 800 jobs.
Yeah,
so
that might be one of his side hustles. Russell, can you confirm or deny?
smaller swirl.
I am really happy. Way more happy than I should be about playing songs.
Ooh, that smells pretty good.
Oh, I like you.
I know.
I thought you already did. Not you like him
I
more.
like him more. He's already pretty, but now he brought me good beer.
I like it.
That's fucking tasty. Holy
Isn't that good?
shit.
It's got lime in it. Definitely got that lime
Ooh,
zest.
lime and mint.
Yeah.
And you
Mint?
can get that mint
Yeah,
too.
you definitely. It even
Yeah.
smells minty.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah, it's super balanced, not
it is
not
good.
in your
It is.
face sour.
I didn't
you know,
think
it's
that
just
was
Just
easy
a
to
little
drink.
tart.
Yeah.
And for this type of beer, I expected a very astringent mouthfeel.
Yeah.
I'm not. It's a very pleasant, just easy drinking, not very drying. Makes you want to drink more without being, I said not very drying.
I don't know what we were describing.
Mouthfeel.
The mouthfeel.
Oh, okay. I missed that part.
Neither flavor is dominating the other. It is a great
Right.
balanced blend.
Well,
Oh.
I mean, it's Avery Brewing.
Yeah,
Avery.
They don't fuck around.
they kind of know what they're
I've
doing.
only
well.
had maybe one or two beers that I was kind of like meh on from them. It's usually at least like solid beer.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
usually my lowest rating for them.
Yeah.
It's like, this is solid.
Yeah.
I think I've had one or two that was a meh. This is definitely not either of those two. This is a lot higher.
That is a flavor, like two flavors I never would have thought to put together.
But they work pretty well. Like
Real well.
surprisingly.
I'm so happy.
Oh, Pete Ferrara's on. What's up, Ugly Pete?
Ugly Pete!
Ugly Pete.
Says he
Speaking
likes
of-
that can art.
Speaking of Ugly Pete, if you look at the top right of your screen, you're going to see the ad for Water Performance Technologies LLC. For all your water needs, check them out and call Ugly Pete.
Ask for Ugly Pete.
Yeah.
Just call him. And when he answers, hang up. No.
Tell him TBG sent you.
Two Beerded Guys says, fuck you. Heads up. No.
Is this Ugly Pete? No. Fuck you.
Call back. This is
Click.
Pete. Yeah. Fuck you. Bam.
Fuck you twice. Love you, Pete. For those of you that missed the name of this beer, though, this is Bug Zapper by Avery Brewing out of Boulder, Colorado. 6% sour with lime zest, ginger, and mint. And it is...
And I do not believe you can get this around here.
Oh, I haven't
Pretty
seen
sure
it.
I've never seen it.
we grabbed the only beers we brought back were ones that you could not get.
Oh, yeah.
out
Oh,
here,
yeah.
Which of course.
All three flavors are there. They're so balanced. The ginger balances more than shows up. It's there, but it's definitely more of a balancing agent between two
I want to make some
competing
these
flavors.
on it.
Oh yeah. This is fantastic. I'm unbelievably happy. We will definitely need a glass rinse after this one, because mint will continue to show up for the next 4 beers.
I'm in shock.
If it tastes like that, that's not the worst thing.
No. Yeah, that is fantastic. I need to write this beer at the bottom.
Glad
'cause
you liked it.
we did-
Thank you, Jordan.
Yeah.
This was Jordan's doings, making sure we brought these back.
So what song do you want to dedicate to her?
Although before he does that, what's your score? You're first to go.
No, that's right.
Oh man, I do like sours.
You gotta play peaches, John.
I would
Oh my
give
God.
that like
No.
What?
I'm gonna have to give that like about a 4.5.
So very solid score. I'm going to bump it up because, honestly, that might be my favorite sour in 400 plus beers. I'm giving it a 5. That's my absolute favorite sour we've had on the show.
Yeah.
Like, especially of the more traditional sours, not the... Because, I mean, don't get me wrong, Drecker's ridiculous flavors are always fantastic. But of a more traditional-esque sour, I'm giving it a 5. It's my favorite we've had.
Wait, was that just respect I was showing? What was that?
Oh.
Not
Gratitude?
I'm sorry. Thank you kindly, douchebag.
Ah, that's
Yeah.
good.
You mispronounced
Yeah.
dish bitch.
Yeah, now it feels more right.
There you go.
Came dangerously close to a compliment there.
I'm
Knowledge
so
of
torn.
self-worth, you know? I'm not used to any of that on here.
It's fantastic. It deserves all those high scores. Where am I going to land? Fuck it. 4.75. I'll split the difference.
Oh, you
go.
bitch.
I was going to go 4.5, but it is damn tasty. It's really good. I want to not only buy more Avery, I want to find more of this, which I can't.
I want to fly to
I'm
Colorado
going to try
tomorrow.
to replicate this and then use it in recipes. Yeah, it's just so good.
Oh, that was tasty. I am so happy. Off-screen Matt, what would you have given it?
That's such a weird thing. Like, scoring it is weird for me. Like, I'm not as big of, like, the sour guy on a lot of the stuff. That one's a little more, not super in your face tart, like Steve was saying, but it's definitely stronger than a lot of the stuff that I would gravitate towards.
Don't
But
worry,
it's-
the ones you gravitate towards are coming up.
It's such, like, a crazy, interesting flavor. Like, if nothing else, that's good to have, like, hey, man, you need to try this. Like, this is, like, gnarly, awesome, different, weird. I'm not quite as big personal taste flavor fan as you guys are, so I'll go, like, 4.25. For nothing else,
we
because...
can't always be right.
Yeah,
Right.
I mean... I wouldn't seek it out for myself is why I'm holding it back, but, you know, for, like, everyone should try that they can, because that's just unique, different, and awesome.
One of our upcoming guests posted this tonight. It's awesome. It's really good.
We have an upcoming guest that actually, like, posted
Yeah.
something?
Yeah.
Oh, Tarnished Hollow. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry.
Nice. That'll be fun. So although Matt's score doesn't count, we do like to get it from him, mostly so we can make fun of him. But it's a
Tell him how wrong he is.
4.75 from the Two Beerded Guys overall, because it is the
Damn
average
tasty.
of the three handsome men on this side.
Right.
Not the ugly douchebag on that side.
One of these days he's just going to stop showing up.
He dinged it.
But that was fantastic. Thank you, Jordan.
Thank you, sweetie.
Ooh.
Me love you long time.
I'll start pouring the next beer, and it looks like John has a question for somebody.
I do have a question for Steve.
Parish Brewing Company and JWB, J. Wakefield Brewing, collab. This is Greetings from Wynwood.
J. Wakefield Brewing, who I, like, get my settlement from now when it's my money and I want it now.
That's
No,
funny.
J. Wakefield Brewing.
I'm sure we're
Not
saying the same
J.G.
thing.
Wentworth.
Ah!
It's my money. Never mind. Guava and coconut Berliner Weiss. 5.1%. I'm excited. Matt's half excited.
Yeah.
What is the? I'm sorry, I missed the beginning. What type of beer?
Berliner Weiss. So it's a guava coconut Berliner Weiss.
I've never heard of a Berliner Weiss.
It's how you've heard.
Berliner
Okay.
Weisses are typical sours.
Okay.
Yeah.
Typical-
Just not Gosas, so instead of
Oh
having,
yeah. Okay.
instead of having
Sea
sea
salt.
salt, it's soured in other ways.
Okay.
Other ways.
He was going to ask it now. At the Books and Brews Noblesville, we were talking about a Pilsner earlier. What preferred light beer do you guys like to have? Obviously, you got your cream ales, you got your Pilsners, you got your Helles Lagers and things like that. What do you guys prefer? Blondes.
On tap, they always have lagers. I can tell you that.
Yeah, we have. Lagers have definitely. We
Man, Steve's
get
really
a
good at
lot.
ventriloquism.
We get a lot of people who come in who are looking for, they want Bud Light, and of course we don't sell that. But so we've been definitely keeping on tap more lagers and pilsners to appease the more
General
domestic drinking crowd, and that has been well received. But as far as light beers, I mean, are you looking for a specific?
No, I just
company
kind of
or
wondering.
just-
No, just any particular style that tends to do better than others.
As a purveyor of a proud alcohol serving establishment.
Man, we have a lot of beers. We've been having browns on lately. Obviously, it's not lighter.
I know, it's been
browns have been
fantastic.
doing well. Yeah, I'm a big
Have you heard of the
brown
brown
fan.
note? It was a huge hit
right.
last week.
Give me a second, I'll let you hear it.
We drank it last week.
But
Tons
you
of
know,
Hound.
Browns have gone over very well. We have been doing the lagers, and those are going over very well. We actually have a lot of sours as well.
Yeah.
You know, George's been doing a great job of bringing in a lot of different beers. You know, all our guest taps pretty much run on 6-barrel, so we're constantly
Nice.
changing over. You know, every week you come in is almost a whole brand new tap list.
And it's fun.
You know,
Yeah,
we
that's
do.
awesome.
Oh, we have Bell's Oberon getting ready to get tapped.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right.
So I know it's a bigger name company, but man, Bell's Oberon has always been one of my favorite go-to. Summer
Oberon
beers.
or Two Hearted are going to sell like crazy.
Yeah.
You'd be dumb not to throw it on at least once in a while. Like,
and,
come on.
and we got a half barrel of it, so
And
be
that'll
there
still
for a
go.
second.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It'll sell relatively quickly.
Yes,
So
it will.
that's a solid choice, and it's a solid beer. Like, people give it shit because it's Bell's and they sold out and yada 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 yada. But they make good beer.
It's good beer.
Yeah. Steve, you gonna try your new one?
This beer.
Yeah, so going back to this one real quick. This is you said Parish and
Parish and JWB, so J Wakefield Brew. This is a guava coconut. It is a little chunky.
Oh
A
wow.
little bit.
I rolled it and swirled it, and it's still chunky.
I wish you would have said that. Now I see it.
How'd you miss it?
Because
Right.
I didn't actually look for it, so
It really makes my mouth feel happy.
She won't count that.
Why?
The mouthfeel.
There it
makes
is.
your
That
mouthful
counts. Has to be one word. Mouthfeel.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The mouthfeel is
I'll get
pleasant.
The
Yeah.
mouth.
yeah,
It has
It does
a.
have a nice mouthfeel.
Actually,
Now we're cooking.
It is kind of soft.
That's all I was going to say,
Yeah.
and then he went. It does have. A
I
nice-
love coconuts, so.
I do too.
Oh man. Yeah,
He does not, but he loves guava. So
really, it's not super strong coconut flavor on this.
no, it's
No.
balanced well.
It smells more like a tropical fruity drink, and then drinking it, the coconut's barely there.
Reminds
if
me
at
of one of
all.
those drinks that should be frozen on the beach
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
with an umbrella.
Oh, you took the right one. With the umbrella straw.
Yeah.
Like, that's what that
Yeah,
reminds me of.
the coconut is a little faint, but I think almost that silky smoothness of it is what I get.
I think
more
it does
out of the
smooth it out
coconut.
more
Yeah.
than anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It almost went more like like we had the some of the stuff from Listerman where there's more of like a balance or more of a body to carry it on.
and
it wasn't actual
Drecker
flavor.
uses vanilla to balance all of their sours.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
essentially what the coconut did. There's a little bit of flavor, but it's more a balancing agent, and tastes good.
I think that smoothness is the main feature of this. I mean, the flavors are okay, but I just shocked. Like, it's a sour Berliner Weiss, and it's not tart. It's not puckering.
There's a little sour there,
Yeah.
but it's
This
more
is
just
outstanding.
it's more just drinkable. It is it is one. A lot of sours, you have 1 or 2 pints, and you're like, I can't do anymore.
Yeah, for sure.
This one, you could have a 6-pack of that beer and be like,
I think it'd be, yeah.
I'm quite happy.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel that heartburn-inducing like some sours. It's not overly puckering, which can, over the long time, unless you're John and have a sour candy bar at his birthday party. Some people can't do that much sour.
Not like a candy bar of sour candy, like a salad bar of sour candy. Just
Yeah.
to clarify.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you have just like the candy, like
Did you eat
the
any
horse
of the candy,
scoops, just like
Steve?
put on your plate?
I
or-
did not eat any of the
That's
candy.
some,
What?
that's
But
some
Layla
spoons.
Some serving
Jordan
scoops.
did.
Okay.
That sounds about
I think
right.
Layla had a lot. And the Layla
My-
also may have had 3 cupcakes.
Layla's not that big. Where'd she put it all?
Yeah, I think she ate 3 of those.
I just said 3 cupcakes.
She did.
Yeah,
She
I-
was like, and she
Yep.
would have eaten another one if we gave it to her.
Yeah. I
Little
would
girl
have.
was gonna go into a sugar coma.
Right.
Good lord. Oh, that's
Good
funny.
time.
Time to score. Anybody have any thoughts on it before we go?
Oh, go ahead.
It is going to be for me. It's tough because it's an interesting one. The flavors aren't overly impressive, but the balance is.
Yeah.
The smoothness is. So I'm going to be a little higher than probably some people, but I'm going to go 3.75. I think it just misses a 4 because the flavors aren't as pronounced. But I will say this. That's the problem. Is it's not a 4. If I'm seeking out a sour, it's not the sour I'm seeking out.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if I'm wanting one I can drink a 6-pack of, it kind of does reach that criteria, but I'm sticking to a 3.75.
I was going to go 375 as well. The crafting of this beer, how it's made, is done very well. Super pleasant, soft mouthfeel that I did not expect. It works really well. The flavor combination's a bit weird to me, so it's not my favorite flavor combination. But yeah, I think it deserves a 375.
And again, this is the Greetings from Wynwood.
Who's the brewer?
It is a collab between Parrish Brewing and JWB.
877 cash now.
Parrish is down in Louisiana.
Oh,
And I'm guessing Jay Wakefield's probably in that area too.
very good. I give it a 4.
Okay,
I
that's
like
solid
it.
score.
Drinkability, smoothness. Like I said, the flavors maybe don't jump out exponentially, but it's super balanced. It's easy to drink. It doesn't dry you out like a lot of sours do.
Right.
We've had two
Yeah.
good ones that didn't really
Yeah.
dry you out much.
No, I like that. I would definitely buy that.
It's funny, we have 3 sours today because he brought one too, and it works out perfect because so far, even if the next one's trash, 2 out of 3 on a sour,
Right.
like 2 good ones out of 3, that is a good start to the day.
Yeah, that's a good start.
2 out of 3 ain't bad. That's a Clint Eastwood movie, right? We also got Cosmos Carlos.
Yeah!
On the Twitch.
I was going to say he's our Twitch guy.
yeah,
he
our
is.
one Twitch guy. Thanks, buddy.
Well, we technically have 4, but we never have them at the same time.
Oh.
Yeah.
And they each stay for about 3 or 4 weeks,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
and then they disappear.
Carlos came back.
Carlos is a badass.
He is a
So what do you
badass.
expect? I expect good things out of Carlos.
Oh, yeah.
Those other guys.
Yeah, those other fuckers who are actually now watching on
Yeah,
YouTube
they watch it.
going, the
Sons
fuck,
of
man?
bitches.
We've watched every week, you son of a bitch.
Please let us know. So.
So we're going to stop making fun of you to your face.
Or don't, because it's kind of fun.
I mean, even if you tell me, I'm probably still going to make fun of you. It's
Valid
fine.
point. Yeah. We're kind of assholes.
That's our charm.
We're lovable assholes.
Yeah. We're drunkles, right?
Some would call us
We are
drunkles.
Drunkles.
This
Good in small doses.
is the Brewing Project's
2 hours a
Puff
week.
Tart XL Imperial Sour Ale with mango, kiwi, and vanilla.
No guava?
No guava.
Flip the table.
Matt's slow. Look up the ABV. on it.
Imperial?
Yeah. It's the Puff Tart XL. The ABV is not on it, which saddens me. I hate they lose a quarter point from me.
If we're not in Indiana, they don't have to, right?
I would estimate
No, they don't.
Like
Well, yeah, they don't.
maybe 6.5.
I mean, realistically, Imperial usually means 8.
Ooh, that'd be
Well,
fun.
And which one is this?
sours are typically a lower.
Puff Tart XL Mango Kiwi.
Mango
thank
kiwi.
you.
We have had some in that range. Drecker comes out with some big boys.
Drecker
like that.
swings.
Yeah, Drecker does.
There's a mango kiwi vanilla that's 7.8.
All right, 7.8. I was almost dead on.
I'll
Fuck
accept that.
yes.
You keep
Oh.
doing you, Puff Tart. Yeah.
Guest last week, Kelly Coppin, just checked into this on January 3rd.
So not just. What up, Kelly?
Like she's on here, or
No,
No.
she checked into this beer.
But I wanted
Ow.
to yell "What up, Kelly?" because it's fun.
Gotcha.
And-
Like, she didn't
and-
say anything. How do we know this?
You know what? I miss her. I wish she was here to laugh for us right now.
Oh, her laugh is fun. No, we didn't make a button of Kelly's laughter. That would be weird.
That would be creepy. We didn't do that.
Careful. You might get your own laugh button.
Hey,
Was there a cool sound that Jordan made when those beers exploded in her face?
Hold on, I'm going to go back and check.
Do we ever apologize to Steve for that?
Yeah, sorry we brew cocky to your wife.
I feel like someone should
Beer
apologize for that.
cocky. Beer
Oh,
cocky.
it's not brew cocky.
No, if you say brew, it sounds too much like the other.
Okay, sorry beer cocky Jordan.
that's what I heard. She liked it.
We're all going to hell.
Oh, this is very, very smoothie.
I've been there.
This is definitely the smoothie version of the sours.
Yeah. Yeah.
He remembered he had buttons.
I
Yeah.
know. And they're kind of fun, aren't they?
We had
Push
that.
those buttons more, Matt.
We
Close
had
them.
that week last week where we're like, all right, we're kind of phoning in a little. We had Chicago and
We did phone it in last week.
This weekend, like I didn't even do any
not.
drinking.
I was on top of it last week.
So yeah, I'm a little more
that
juiced
can
up
for a
here.
Absolutely.
Please.
So, guys, make sure while you're watching right now, we're on the main camera. But check out all our sponsors on the right. There's 3 of them right now. But also, when we go to CanCam, check out Indie Craft Brew, who's the sponsor of CanCam, and sponsors 1 episode a week fully, entirely.
A month?
Did I say week?
Yep.
Month.
Back to our
We're
drunk
doing
takes
multiple
now.
episodes a week now.
We actually do 7, 1 every day. It's impressive.
I'm only here for one of them.
We have other dish bitches for those.
Pay us, we'll do that. I mean,
God. I mean, yeah, if I got paid and could quit my job and we could do 6 episodes a week and that's what my job was,
might be in.
I mean, the episodes wouldn't be as long.
Yeah, I mean, what's your 401k look, 401k and your health insurance look like? I mean, you gotta really sell me on this.
Fuck my liver.
We're all dying soon. We
I haven't had health insurance in years, so...
Yeah.
But I do get it in like 45 days.
Nice.
I'm so
Hey,
excited.
congratulations on a new job, by
Thank
the
you.
way.
Thank you. I'm enjoying it.
There you
I'm
go.
enjoying it.
Now, if it's any comfort, guys, Russell says, not weird at all to have a button, or a ringtone, or an alarm clock. Like OSM saying,
Oh.
I like to enjoy Keystone Light in its natural state.
That's the best button, yeah.
No, it's great, man. I'll get my first commission check in May.
Outstanding.
I've closed a few deals already this month, and month
Seriously?
just
You
started.
just started.
I know.
Oh, is that your truck out there with
My
the
car?
shit
Yes,
all over it?
yes, yes.
I said the same thing when I walked in. Like, whose car's got all the shit on top? I was like, that's my company car. Oh!
Hey,
I'm not
company
even gonna
car
look
is
at this.
great though.
Yeah, it gets a whole lot better gas mileage than my Jeep.
That's right, and the gas is free.
Damn straight. I got a credit card in my wallet for that shit.
Oh, shit.
So this beer.
So it's Puff Tart, huh, boys?
I like the flavor combo. I wish it was a little more kiwi.
Yeah.
The vanilla and mango kind of dominated a little bit.
At the same time, it feels just a tad bit harsh. I wish it was a bit softer. I wish it.
Yeah.
I'm so used to when I get that mouthfeel that normally it's from Drecker, and it's so balanced so well, and it's just not getting that for me. And I don't
No.
want to compare.
I would say it's a
This
better
is not.
mouth, but it's a better mouthfeel than a lot of the other smoothie styles.
Yeah.
Whether it's 450 North, where you kind of get those competing flavors, and it kind of makes the mouthfeel unpleasant. So it gives you a better mouthfeel, and I wasn't even going to say another one, but I had to just throw it in one more time. Sorry, bunny.
It makes my mouth feel.
See, that doesn't count.
Bunny might count it. It's her drinking game, but
Hey, come on.
He'll figure it out. Or he
So-
won't. Whatever.
So I'm kind of enjoying this, but I think like the finish on it, something about the finish seems weird. Like there's an off flavor, or just it has just an odd finish to me. Is
does
that
a little
just me?
coating of the mouth.
Yeah.
Like aluminum's not the proper word for it, but something's weird on the finish.
Aluminum.
Metallic then.
Aluminium.
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 Carrie says Bunny drank.
For his? Yes!
All right. All right.
Ooh,
Well done.
that is a great name for a future brew project. Bunny drank.
Bunny drink.
DRANK.
Bunny drink.
Instead of like Snoop Juice, like Bunny drank.
I get what type of? Okay, no, we're not gonna get that right now.
Malt liquor.
Oh yeah. All right.
Come on, it's got drank in it.
Do you think we could talk Smo into making a malt? I bet we could if we paid for
I
it.
bet we could talk someone else to make a
Well,
malt
Suter
liquor.
would absolutely do it.
I was thinking Palin, but
No, I want good beer.
it's a malt liquor.
I still want good beer.
Malt liquor.
I
Barely
want
know her.
Steel Reserve malt.
Get out the Thunderbird. That's the real shit. That night train.
I was thinking Magnum or Colt 45
Tuesday
or
nights.
Cobra.
That stuff's child's
Cobra.
play compared to night train.
Cobra. God, that shit. I remember playing Edward 40 Hands with that fucking shit.
Oh!
When I was at Ball State, we lived next door to the Village Pantry, or one of the Village Pantries. And
Yes!
So there's
And
also a
of
pizza
course,
can
you know,
there.
late night.
All they had there for alcohol was a little bit of wine, MD 2020, and
Yep.
malt liquor.
yeah, you had Boone's Farm,
And Boone's Farm.
Boone's
Yep.
Farm, Mad Dog, and then you had this just hellacious selection of the stuff, and that's
Pre-made
where I
lunch
learned.
sandwiches.
That's where I learned of Night Train, and that was like what all the premium bums around do.
The premium bums.
Yeah, the guys.
None of those
really,
low-end
The guys who
Scurvy
had
doing
the
it for a
extra,
while. They've been doing it for a
extra
while.
15 cents and want that
Yeah.
little bit of...
Nice.
Oh, yeah, that shit'll turn you upside down.
Russell says Night Train will change your humanity.
Russell, I feel you, man. I've been there. Don't think we didn't try it.
I wish I would have.
Right?
It was like $2.75 for a pint of it, and dude, you'd just be jacked. I mean, it was like nothing else. It was awful to drink with the buzz.
That's fantastic.
It was one job, and it did it.
It did.
It did do that. You know, I can just only imagine the way you're sounding.
So, rating this beer.
I'm a little scared of that.
Yeah.
I'll bring some next time.
Yes.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm in.
Hey, we loved our steel reserve.
We'll want to do it last.
Are we going to do a
It
bad
will
decision
ruin
show?
your palate.
Bad decision show?
I want to do that.
Yeah.
We're doing that.
Okay.
Okay.
That's
Anyway,
amazing.
your first score.
Can I please be there?
No, we're going to do a bad decision show.
I'll bring the night train.
And it's going to be fun shit.
It's all
Night
everything's on
Train.
the bad decision shelf.
Mad Dog 2020. All sorts of shit.
Oh, yeah.
My Dog 2020 is so bad. It's kind of like, I can drink this, though. Like,
Oh, Mad Dog is like a fine wine
only
compared
one,
to
though.
Night Train. You laugh.
God, that's terrifying.
I'm not even joking.
That's terrifying.
what? So next brew day, instead of like macro day or bringing good stuff, we're just gonna bring a whole bunch of shit.
Bad decision.
Oh, I was thinking about doing a show. Like a
Yeah.
bad decision day
Yeah.
show.
Yeah.
All right, so scoring it, John.
David's saying King Cobra.
You know? I said that one. I got you, David.
So I think it was fine beer. I get Matt. I think that flavor in the back end is a little weird. I couldn't quite pinpoint it. So I'm gonna go 3.5.
Steve?
Yeah, I'm kind of in the same neighborhood. I'll give it a 3.5 as well.
It'll be a 3.5, but I'm only going to give it a 3.25. It was solid. It just didn't impress me.
Yeah, it had good flavor. I mean,
It was lacking in a
but I
couple
don't think I
areas.
could drink more than a pint of it.
I don't really want to drink more. Like, it's not that I wouldn't, but I don't want to drink more than that. And it's
Right.
not because it was bad. It's just like
Yeah.
It's just not your thing.
I'm surrounded by beer.
Right.
Why would I want to keep drinking that necessarily? I love sours, and I know for a fact we have like 3 Drekkers in the fridge. Like, I'm just gonna go, hey John, you can have the rest of this. Really? Yeah. As I go upstairs and grab a Drekker.
That's
Do we still have Drekkers up there?
Yeah. So
Yep.
John, what's that come out to?
that's 3.5.
I know. I already said it. I just wanted to see if you'd say it.
Yep. Yo,
Carrie's
dude,
calling his seat on the Bad Decision show. He says he'll bring the Colt 45.
I love how people are like,
they
yes!
do that, I know. Oh my God.
Craft beer.
What is wrong with you
Play-
people?
we
Boy,
used
you
to
watch
play
us. Okay.
Edwards 40 hands with
on the
Colt
on the
45s,
craft
OE.
beer show, everyone's like, "Oh yeah,
And,
Bad Decision Day. Let's get on that. Let's drink all the shit beers in 40 ounces we can get."
Yeah, we go to Muncie Liquors and bring back like 2 freaking cardboard boxes
Yup.
full of
Can
40s.
we do live from the Ball State campus?
Live from the
That would
middle.
be
Just a bunch of 30 and 40 year olds in the
Is
middle of
Chug-
campus.
Is the Chug still open?
Chug's like the only bar still open. That and Brothers that got opened up there.
We should do it from the Chug. That would be.
Oh my God.
Well,
That
I guess
would
they
be-
couldn't let us because we
that
can't
would
bring
be
beer
bad.
in there.
That would be a bad
epic if we
decision
could.
night.
No, that'd be you can't walk in the Chug and not come out with some kind of disease. Like that place is just disgusting.
You mean amazing?
Cirrhosis of the liver?
You
No,
mean amazing?
like a-
The Chug is amazing. Why are you saying disgusting?
David's calling hot damn. That is a bad decision.
Oh my God, I love this.
I know. Oh my God.
We're gonna have to do this.
Keeping
All right.
up hot damn is no good.
No.
Bunny's throwing out the Rainier beer, Rainier.
Oh,
Yeah.
Rainier. Yeah.
Rainier. Just too bad they don't make that anymore. Bring the gas mask. Is it like Schlitz?
Oh, yeah.
Schlitz.
They call it that for a reason.
Schlitz will give you the shits.
Ooh! It's Tyler's favorite time of the show, John.
Fucking hell.
Let's go.
It's early.
Liz says hello to her zesty lil roast
Oh,
capybara?
Capybara.
Ah.
Like it.
She did, Russell, I appreciate her candor, but she needs to tone this down a little. I gotta read these things, man.
Keep it up. Keep it up.
Well, the problem
I like
is
it.
he doesn't know the meats. He doesn't know.
Sorry, I don't know meat as well as you do, Tyler.
Hey, it is what it is.
I would have been okay with a sip of lamb chop this week. But
Oh, that looked good, by the way.
Oh, that did look good. You don't have any of those left over, do you?
I do.
Ooh.
Might be a couple.
Dibs.
Fuck off.
I dipped it.
Fair. Called dibs.
There's more than one.
Oh, all right, we're good. Dibs.
I was going to say, you're not going to call that
He
one.
was about to do it. I was like, oh shit.
I was about to do it just to teach you a lesson.
All right, our next beer is Brewed with Blood
Steven should have done it.
by Cypress Brewing Company. This is a pale ale with brew on Mosaic, Galaxy, cherries, and oranges. Brewed and canned at Cypress Brewing out of Edison, New Jersey. So we might grow a third arm because they used New Jersey water. But
Yay! Oh, supposedly.
holy shit!
Oh!
Is that from 420
450.
or 450?
Holy shit!
That was unexpected.
Damn.
I don't know, but it's leaking at me.
Here, I think this. Use this here.
That's not going to be enough.
Well, it'll at least stop it from coming off.
We need the big guns.
All right.
Holy shit!
That's
It's a pale ale.
that.
Damn, that's.
I'm a little scared of this pale ale to drink it now.
Well, that means it's got fresh fruit in it, right?
Oh
Wow.
my god.
That was
Alright.
hilarious.
Here, let me set it down on the. There we go. Now move it. Next one. There you go. Sorry, guys. Holy
Oh,
fuck.
yeah.
That thing geysered.
Oh, it did. Did not anticipate that at all.
I
Oh,
wasn't even,
still going.
I wasn't even looking at it.
Oh.
all the 450s that we've had, none of them have popped, and
That
then
much.
like this one does it, and it spews like a
was
grade
geyser.
school like baking soda vinegar volcano.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully it's not vinegar and baking soda, but
It's still fucking bubbling.
God. Huh.
That's a good thing
Oh,
is
God damn.
Live action.
oh my god. At least it was in mine that I. Holy shit.
So as you pour in that, a little early, but Russell probably in the next 7 minutes will be taking off here soon for his Turfed Up Radio.
My hands are sticking.
which you can also find on the right of your screen.
The official host of our podcast. We appreciate that very, very much. And listen every Thursday as one of the Two Beerded Guys. is
Of our
typically in there.
drunken movie review podcast.
Oh, yeah.
For those of you that forget that this is a live cast.
Yeah, yeah.
Can be found on all streaming services in which you like to view your podcasts, right, Tom?
Listen to.
Like, subscribe, comment.
And
Smash that like button!
Sean left me hanging. I was actually ready that time.
I did. My bad.
God, that thing fucking just geysered. It's got a tart smell. I'm a little worried.
Does have a tar smell. Wasn't supposed to be a sour IPA, was it?
Yeah, ooh, that's tart.
It's
Oh.
yeah.
That's definitely been infected.
No.
That is infected.
I mean, it's not ideal, but it's not terrible.
Nah, it's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Let me get back in there.
I'm definitely. Story of his dating life? Wait, no, never mind.
No, no.
That
Is
imply that I
that
had
thing-
dates.
Is that within date?
I guess it tastes a little sudsy, a little soapy.
A little sour, a little funky, a little astringent, a little harsh. There's a lot of words I can use for this.
I mean, I didn't say it was good, but it's not as bad as like.
There's
I
a
was
lot
like,
of. Oh, there's a lot of weight in the bottom of that. That had a lot of fruit in it.
Let me get my flashlight.
Give it a little shake.
shake, 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 shake.
Alright. I don't know.
That's like a solid moving around in there.
Yeah, no, it's not pleasant, boys.
October. So actually not awful. Not great, obviously, but not awful.
I finished
just
mine,
this
but-
past October.
Yeah. It's a little longer than you desire an IPA
Yeah,
or pale
well,
ale to go, but
A few
not
months isn't going to do that.
Ugh.
down the hatch.
Ugh.
Don't
Oh.
have to.
You don't have
Technically,
to.
no, but you would be like one of the first ones not.
I wouldn't do that. It's got alcohol.
That's not true. We
in
had
it.
some last week.
Kelly, we had one, and we belittled her, and she didn't do it
I
again.
think all of us kind of got on board on one of them.
Nope, I have drank every single one, because the only time I started not to, Pete gave me shit, and I wasn't gonna.
God, that'll give you heartburn.
Ugh. I think.
Next beer quickly, please.
Well, that's the end of hour one, technically.
yeah.
but,
Well, still, give us another one to drink in the meantime.
oh, there's taps behind you, don't worry. We'll definitely need rinses on that.
Yeah, if you get the
My tongue's going numb.
If you get that
It's not
blueberry,
good.
get the blueberry
No.
ghost, it'll knock the taste out of your mouth. You'll be all right.
No doubt.
Oh, I can guarantee we have the perfect COVID test actually as our beer that we brewed. If you can't smell the blueberry or taste the blueberry / heat and maple,
You got COVID.
you got COVID. All right, so we will. I mean, we have to rate
Steve
this
goes
beer.
first, right?
99.5% accurate.
It's more accurate than most COVID
We go
tests.
all the way down to 0.25.
I'm aware.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna give that like a 0.5. That's just rank. Nothing about that did I enjoy. It really is.
I'm
It's
going to
awful.
agree with Steve at a 0.5, and the reason I'm not going to 0.25, which I have given a beer before on the show,
Yeah.
is I actually, if I had
Gotta choose one or the other?
to choose one or the other, I would still choose this
Oh,
one.
yeah, I would.
Over what?
Listerman Pride.
Oh,
So,
Really?
or Listerman Pride.
great brewery. That was a terrible beer.
Wow.
0.5.
Beer.
And honestly, that's where I was at too. It is a,
For the same reason.
yeah. I would drink this over Listerman Pride.
Like, we don't necessarily compare, but when you're getting to
When
that
you're
low
that bad.
score, like,
So wait, we were saying the upper echelon and lower echelon, the 0.5 and the 4.5. That's where comparisons start coming back in.
Yeah.
I mean,
we've never had to worry about that.
yeah,
so we just
I know
kinda
the
made
high
that
of the
rule
scale.
up.
We was like, we don't
yeah.
compare, but we get this high, but it's also on the reverse
My
end as
tongue.
well, huh?
It's not pleasant.
It's so bad.
That was really bad, so we're going to sign off a couple minutes early so we can all drink other things.
Some wasabi peas.
Guys, we will be back in just a couple minutes. We have 4 more amazing beers, 1 more IPA that hopefully doesn't explode, and then 3 hopefully fantastic stouts. We have the stout guy here. You have 3 stout guys to run this show. This should be a great finish, great hour 2. We will be back in just a couple minutes on TBG_Ops guy.
Mud Hog BQ.
With us today.
Silver Fox.
Oh!
Where was that?
And
We're coming
behind-
up with an episode.
And behind the camera, the one, the only.
Oscar Wasabi.
Later.
Oh, not Cam. Be right back.
beards and Lawson hats.
They have a massive garden. Well, they're big into hops. So they're growing yeared ghost peppers and stuff
nice.
that are, generations of generation. And dude, holy fuck. And he makes his own hot sauces, makes his own dry rubs, and all these different things. But I've got some.
Where's this at?
The jar of it is in my house.
What farm are we robbing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, brought to you by Two Beerded Guys.
Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. As always, TBG_ops guy.
Modog being Q.
Today, the guy drinking
Silver fox.
behind the camera.
I'm gonna let down us not picking that up. Oscar and Matt.
I'm excited to come back, mostly because those 3 last beers
It
are,
can only get better.
well,
Well,
Actually,
we started off solid.
yeah.
We had some good beers.
Yeah. We ended.
We right before the end of hour 1, we fucking nosedived
Yep.
to our second 0.5, or first 0.5 ever.
Yep.
I would drink Night Train over that.
The only beer we've ever had lower than that is the Listerman Pride at
Listerman Pride.
0.25.
which came first, the GNR song or the alcoholic beverage?
Oh, certainly the alcoholic beverage.
I guarantee
I'm sure
that.
they wrote it.
I was
based
like, do you
on
think that was a
They,
response to?
they bought one, drank it, went.
Yeah.
Hold
I'm
on.
on the night train.
Woke up the next morning and said,
It had
"Holy
a song.
fuck!"
No, they woke up the next morning and they looked at their notes and went, guys, did we write a song last night?
That is a great GNR song.
It really is.
That is.
It's a lesser known for no reason. Like,
Yeah, it's fantastic.
I could see that though. We've all had that one drink that just fucks you up to the point where you like wake up
Write
and
a
you're
song?
like, no, you have something that happened where it's. I painted a room one time in college.
You want to try that again? You said I painted.
We've all had something
If,
where like
painted.
I painted a room. I'm sure you've done something stupid,
I'm sure.
like buy shit or something. I could see you nerding out and buying like a whole bunch of Star Wars shit drunk.
that's not that weird.
Every
though.
time I left Books and Reviews and went and the toy store was open.
Oh yeah, we've all done that. Yeah.
It's good that they close at 6 for your sake and like a lot of
Thank
other patrons.
God.
Oh, I know. When they closed at 5, I was like, thank you. When they stayed late, I was like, fuck.
Also, we got Sarah Burns on. She says, "Oh, hey."
Hola, Sarah Burns.
What's up, Sarah?
And since you guys went ahead and got other beers, I guess I should go ahead and rinse your glasses for you.
I rinsed mine.
I've done it.
Oh, thank you. We appreciate you.
Yeah, we had to
Sarah.
wash that fucking taste out of our mouth.
Yeah, we did.
Oh.
You called him sir. He's confused.
No, you said we appreciate you.
Oh,
You
man.
said that's me.
Yeah,
I
what the
said
fuck
that.
is wrong with you?
I was actually talking to
God
John.
damn it.
I was talking
Okay.
to John. I'm waiting till the glasses are back before I open this. I'm a little scared now.
Yeah, you might need to. We're a little gun shy now.
But while we're at it, this is the Elegy by Adroit Theory Hazy Imperial IPA.
Is that the crow on the front?
Yeah, it
Let's
is.
see, is that the Crow or like Batman Beyond?
Nice.
Crow.
Alright. I thought Crow, but.
As always, they show food, cheese, and cigar pairing.
Oh,
Yes.
excellent. I like that.
Most
Not many
excellent.
people do
Hold
that.
on.
That's awesome.
I actually know the food. I don't know the first word, but whatever. It's Escovitch Red Snapper. I know what Red Snapper is.
Yeah.
And Scotch Bonnet Aioli is the food pairing. I know what Scotch Bonnet
We all
Aioli
have
is.
that in our fridge.
But I know what aioli is, and Scotch Bonnet's just the pepper they used in it.
Yeah, okay.
Which I love using Scotch Bonnets in chili because they have such a strong flavor and heat. Perfect. Cheese, Cabot cloth-bound cheddar.
Okay.
I know what cheddar is.
And I know what cloth bound is.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah. Okay.
it just
I'm
makes
good
me
with that one.
laugh.
I mean, it's the only way to make cheese, really.
That's real specific. And
I
the
wonder if-
cigar is the Camacho B.G. Meyer Gigantes.
Ah, Mr. Camacho.
Chicante.
Nice. I wonder how a 12-year aged cheddar would be with this.
Probably solid, according
Solid,
to...
yeah.
I would assume.
Yeah. We can try that out,
some
but I have to go
Fernando
upstairs and
cheese.
get it. We could've
This
planned
is
better.
a 8%. This is their Ghost 918 series. Or this is the Ghost series. This is number 918.
918.
Again, Adroit is brewed out of Washington, D.C. We have had
Fantastic.
a stupid amount of good luck with Adroit.
Really never anything
Never
bad.
heard of them.
Oh, we have.
We've had some okay stuff.
Yeah, worst thing we've had is like decent. Like it's
Yeah.
never been like bad. And David, if you're still watching, I know you like to kind of inquire food pairings and stuff. If you ever see a Droid Theory available,
They're gonna tell
they
you.
put it on the can for you. It's some gourmet shit, but it's kind of cool.
Guys,
Think
don't
you'd
forget,
appreciate it.
if you've never used Taver, is it still on there?
No, it is not.
All right, so
damn
Matt will look up his code right now, and he'll
666 something.
Mark of the Beast.
it's like 666-283 or 243, something
Shout
like
out
that.
the Devo.
No, it ends in a 6. It ends in a 6, I think, too.
Okay.
But he's going to tell you what his code is, and that'll
song.
actually give you $10 off your first ever order. We found a Droid Theory
I'm still
and
gonna log in.
started drinking a Droid Theory and continued to drink a
Because
Droid
of
Theory
Taver.
because of Taver. And we've actually found a lot of our favorite breweries now because of it, including River North,
Yep.
Ale Song.
Anchorage.
Ale Song,
Ale Song.
Anchorage,
A Droid.
a Droid. Yeah, they have
Parish.
some Parish, Drecker.
Yeah.
Oh, Drek. Oh, yeah, that's a... How do we forget that for a second?
Yeah, so like there's some stupid good beers on there.
And
a
Sarah's
There's some
saying-
really bad beers. 903.
903.
And some of those came up from Texas
That's where you
as
got
well.
the pickle beer from.
Oh, Martin House Brewing, baby.
Martin
That's
House.
We'll
wrong
switch
one.
glasses.
I was like, what am I doing?
Sarah
He gets
says,
the-
I like my windmill, damn it.
how about we let John read the food stuff since he's the chef? And
We
listening...
both cook, and John doesn't know the words I'm saying either.
I could do it probably a little better.
And she said, listening to you try to read through that was the highlight of her night.
Congratulations. The highlight of my nights. Nope, I'm going to be nice.
Can I oh, never mind.
Oh,
Oh, you guys are gonna snipe at each other all night. God damn it.
ooh, I stopped myself.
Good job. Good job.
Stop myself.
Love you, Sarah.
So that's some cool crow-looking
things are going
artwork on the
good.
can there, huh?
Ooh. Smells.
That's solid.
I looked at the date. It's like October, so it's
November.
November. Yeah, so aging a little bit, but
I'm
should
sorry.
still
What
be-
is the or the what the fuck? What kind of beer is it?
Imperial IPA, hazy.
Okay.
Yeah, they do a lot of the hazy stuff, and they always do them at least
They like-
decent to go.
They like throwing their lactose in there.
Yeah, but it's always like smooth. It's never like really hop forward.
No.
Usually
Very
pretty well
soft
balanced.
mouthfeel.
Yeah.
Very
Solid
soft
malt
mouthfeel.
level. And very tropical today.
Yeah.
And usually reasonable ABVs. They tend to stick in like that imperial.
Yeah, that's 8%.
kind of and above.
There's a little tropical fruit to
It
it.
is.
I am.
This is real solid.
As-
The stout and brown connoisseur over here is, in
Yeah.
sours is struggling because he likes it, but he can't figure out why.
Yeah. Well, no. Actually, I'm not.
I was just throwing words in his mouth.
No, there you get a lot of different. You know, you can really pull a lot of different things going on out of it, which is kind of cool. I like that about beers, where it's not just a single kickback. You know what I mean? You every time you taste it, if you focus on something different, you can get a lot more out of it. This has got a lot going on in there.
Yeah.
Did I see you just put your code on there, Matt?
I'm trying to get over that. I can't type it into our regular thing. I gotta hop into Facebook, so I'm working on it.
Of course you do.
But it does have 666 to start with. You guys were right on that.
Yeah, we all know that part.
Oh yeah.
It is 666-296. Does end with a 6 as
I
well.
missed one number this time.
Yep.
That was the middle one. I said 286.
296.
666-296 will get you $10 off your first Taver order. Plus, it will throw $10 towards Matt for when I loosen the reins. Although, technically, next week I'm starting mine.
Nice.
Because it's my turn to do we're doing a small one to start off with. We're trying not to overwhelm, but we want to throw some more fresh stuff in the fridge.
Yeah, I'm not good at that. I'm like full pedal to the floor.
Oh, when Matt starts it, well, that's why we're going to let it go down a little further before we release the
Matt's
reins.
box is quite large.
I've heard tell.
When the fridge gets slightly emptier, we'll release the reins and allow Matt to
Yeah.
do Matt things again. But there's a reason he had to re-log into Tavery.
It's been pretty free. I'm gonna like buy nice things like guitars.
Hey,
with my
put
beer
money
money?
elsewhere.
Yeah.
He
God
didn't
damn it.
save the
He
money.
bought a big transformer.
We told him to save money, and instead he just spent the shit out of it on other things.
On me things, not us things, me things. You know, had a little me
so
time.
it worked out. We're
Yeah,
glad
yeah.
you had some me time.
I'm pretty alright with it.
Speaking of which, most recent guitar you bought, what was it?
Which one?
I
No,
said the
most
most recent.
I most recently acquired a Gretsch anniversary model. I'm very smitten with it. Two-tone gold and cherry maroon. It's hollow-bodied, fantastic instrument. Very, very happy with that guy.
Nice.
Chet Atkins would be pleased.
Yeah, it's a really fun guitar. I support Gretsch if you guys haven't played him in your musicians.
How
check
many
them
have
out.
you bought in the last 6 months, by the way?
6 months? Not that many.
Not many?
Like the last year's been a couple.
Because I know you chased down that one that you bought, and then they kept arguing, like, didn't have it come in.
Did you ever
Yeah.
actually get that?
Yes, I did. Yeah, it came through.
He brought it in here.
That's what you
Yeah,
bought?
Epiphone Frontier on the new Masterbuilt series. That thing also is quite fantastic. At the price point, I feel it's a very affordable, nice quality guitar. Also very beautiful.
All right, my last guitar question for you. How many do you own now?
Currently at 12.
Do you
'Cause
ever
Matt-
play out and about?
Not so much. I'm more of a lazy couch musician.
That's
Hey,
what
check this out. This is the one I'm building right now.
I've been watching
nice.
you, like, your posts
I
about
like that
building
flame
guitars
maple.
lately. It's been
Yeah.
fun.
Is that like a sweet tea stain? Like what are you doing there?
Yeah, so it was 6
badass.
layers of vintage lemon, and then I did 12 coats of vintage amber lacquer, and then 6 coats of clear.
She's pretty.
Nice.
So yeah, I gotta finish assembling it.
We'll talk about more of that in a little bit.
Yeah. No,
Brett
I-
says what's up. Brett's on. Hey, Brett.
Hey,
Hey, Brett.
what's up, Brett? No, I love the way Matt lives his life. There are... he
It's called
doesn't-
Bachelor.
No, it's more... No, not, well, yes. But the big thing is it's more the...
He's Steve Carell.
I have a few passions, and I'm not going to skimp when it comes to my passions. And that's the way I think more people should live. I mean, I own way too many baseball cards for basically the same reason. But, you know, when you have passions, fucking go after them. And Matt definitely has passions, and the ones he has, he goes after,
He goes after him.
wholeheartedly.
Hell yeah,
Yeah,
guitars
my-
is a good way to spend your money.
My guitars definitely exceed my skill set, but they're pretty.
I have no guitar skill set at all. I've tried learning, but you know what I love doing? Going over to Matt's and being like, can I touch him? Can I?
By the way, Wake the Gypsies may be playing live in a few months.
Really?
So, yeah.
They're coming back!
We have
Let's go!
We have some offers on the table, and we've been getting together and starting to jam again. So yeah,
Nice.
Nothing, not like we're
I love the way you said
record
that.
deals. You know,
I love the
but,
way you said that.
You know, we're gonna get out and play, and we're excited about it because
Good.
it's fun.
I
So-
have not had a chance to see you yet, so I've been dying.
Well, yeah.
I've been wanting to.
You should be able to this summer.
That's what I like to hear.
Awesome.
Speaking of
We'll
music,
do a Two Beerded Guys night out and
Hell yeah.
go watch Steve and Wake the Gypsies.
woo! Speaking of musicians and supporting local, Sarah says, have you heard of Jeremy Likes? He's a regular at Zionsville and builds custom sound boxes, apparently.
Nice.
Oh, I have not.
Yeah, I have not heard, but hey, he's on the internet now.
Also, we are working with Tommy Icarus. He's got a new album coming
man,
out.
That dude is
And
fucking
we are going
amazing.
to talk to him about doing a single release on the Two Bearded Guys show.
Oh, that's cool.
So I will
That would
definitely
be
know
awesome.
that when that happens.
I'm really glad that we're doing this.
I'm a big fan. Of
I didn't
this.
think you'd argue.
He's
I'm not. I just would have liked to know ahead of time. So I'd have been like, yeah, I'm so excited. Instead,
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
Good notes, good notes.
Listen, we get drunk, we talk about it, and then we move on.
All right, so we'll get back to this beer.
Speaking of getting drunk and talking about it.
Detroit Theory's Elegy Hazy Imperial. This is their Pain Edition. I'm a big fan. I really am. Which I get a score first. Woohoo!
Yeah.
I'm a big fan. I think the flavors are fantastic. It's a little bit sweet, very, very soft, smooth mouthfeel. A little bit of that, yes, a little bit of that fruity, tropical feel in the hops. Enough different from most hazies that it gives me that like smile, like, oh, you didn't do the same fucking thing.
Yeah.
But not getting away from the typical hazy as well. So I enjoyed it. I'm gonna give it a 4.
So it's everything that I expect out of a droid. I mean, it is a solid, well-crafted beer. The label is fucking amazing.
Also, the perfect opposite of the last
Always.
IPA we just had.
Oh, yeah. Fantastic beer. The biggest thing is it doesn't quite stand out when I think of even some of the others that we've had from them. But I'm not going to dock it for it. But I think it's a 3.75.
Okay, it's a fair score.
Yeah.
I mean, you're wrong, but it's a fair score.
I give it a 3.5. I'm just not. I'm just not a big IPA
What did I
guy.
just walk out into?
But
Well-
no, but it's
don't wanna
very
know.
drinkable. It's just not my my main kind of beer, but it is good as far as hazies go. I enjoyed it.
So that will be a 3.75. Solid score. You gave it a 3.75, right, John?
Yep.
All right, just making sure I forgot to write yours down.
Oh snap! We got good beer fella on. What's up, my
Yes!
man?
That was a good variety of viewers tonight. I love it.
Yeah.
It's our people.
Actually, got some people on the things and the stuff and the whatnots.
Let's also shout out Saber Lebanon coming up soon.
Absolutely. Will you do me a favor and grab my knife first?
I was gonna say, Tyler looks lost.
No.
So,
I don't want
just
where this
grab
is
my whole
going.
keys. Just grab the whole keys.
You don't need that on the next one. It's a can.
No, but I want to make sure I have it before we get to it.
Oh, they say in
We're
case,
about
in
to
case
Saber
you get some more bad
Lebanon
scores,
on-
you can start knifing people.
Right?
Give him my deals.
Saber Lebanon on May 1st will be the first appearance of the Two Bearded Guys at a beer fest as a vendor,
Yeah.
as a booth, as a, I don't really know what to call it.
We're
As
a
an
booth.
experience.
We're not a vendor.
Yeah, we're a booth.
We're a booth.
Yeah, we don't want to sell anything.
But
We're selling good times.
Yes.
don't tempt me. I might find something to sell. Yeah, take that as you want. Anyway,
So you have something to sell, just no one's buying.
not true. Wait, what? No, I'm excited. It's going to be a great time. Indiana on Tap puts on a stupid good beer fest.
Yeah.
We went to one in the heart of Corona in September, and it was
My
probably,
Corona.
it truly, I never felt uncomfortable. It was safe. It was social distance. And if they could put something on that was fun,
Yeah.
because I really was worried that we'd go and it'd be like, this kind of sucks because of all the... No, they managed to stay within all the rules, be social distance, and still put on a great event. You do that, and now with people getting vaccinated and rules lifting and everything else, you get into... But they've made a point of saying, like, we're still going to be extremely careful. They're leaving in some of their new Corona based rules with the instead of everybody touching glasses constantly, they're going to have people pouring out a pitcher still.
Yeah, you just realize how dirty everybody was before
Oh
all
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, oh.
Some people bitch, and it's like, wow. We were
Thursday, I was hanging out with some people, and people, everybody was vaccinated. I wasn't yet, but I was getting mine Monday, and they're like, "Hey, try my beer," and I'm like, "No." And I'm not a germaphobe, but like my first thought was literally like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?"
Right.
Like, the fuck? No.
I didn't do shit like that, man.
But they straight up, they're still keeping some of those safety nets just so they're not a contributing factor to maybe it coming back or anything like that. So they're still going to keep you safe, and it's going to be a stupid amount of fun because, again, if they could put on a fun event where Matt gets just lit in the heart of Corona, they're going to do just fine in May.
Yeah. They're going to do just fine.
Yeah, it's like if you have fun and responsibility,
again?
and then you can get a thing together.
This
like,
is
it's pretty
in
great.
Lebanon, Indiana.
Okay.
So it's they do it more as a way to get like just their town to have a good time, but they love people coming in for this event.
Yeah, cool.
There's a brand new brewery opening up in actually April.
I think so.
That's one of the not main hosts, but they're one of the big proponents of this event. They're so excited to introduce themselves to the city or the town as well as anybody who comes in.
Cool.
So I'm really excited for that event. You'll be able to find us in a booth.
Yep. We'll be in a booth. We'll be broadcasting live. We'll be interviewing brewers and other vendors that are there. We're also going to bring on random guests because that'll be fun.
Oh yeah.
Never know what's going to happen in a live show. So
Oh yeah. If you go to that event, stop by our booth because there's a very good chance you end up on the show.
yeah. We're working. We have a couple cool things being shipped in here soon. We'll be excited about. But also we're working on a few other things. Maybe big old fist.
Dildo.
Oh.
Two Bearded Guys.
EB
branded
Hunter.
dildos.
EB if
Have you thought
you're
about the plural of that? It looks like dildoes. DILDOES, right? or is it like moose? It's just like a herd of dildo. While you guys are gathering yourselves,
EB if you're watching or listening, message me back.
Brett says, you only have one thing to sell, Tyler. It's your OnlyFans. And Carrie says that I was lit before I got to Lawrence, which might or might not be true.
I heard a dildo.
I don't know.
Would you prefer a flock or a gaggle? A gaggle of dildo?
It's like moose. It's a herd of dildo. Whew. All right.
Do you imagine it's all like kind of waggling through
We're
the air
just
on
gonna
the way
move
to you?
on. We need to drink more beer.
Shit.
That's the one. That's the one that broke you guys.
That broke us.
Last week we broke Kelly.
Can you play the Kelly laugh? Play the Kelly laugh, please.
This week you broke me. I love that plays in the stream.
I'm
too.
gonna loop that like 2 or 3 times. That makes it a little
Oh
bit
yeah,
longer.
it needs to be.
Oh man.
Glad I checked that not for kids on YouTube.
Mommy,
And why do they travel in herds?
So is Layla watching? That man just said herd of dildos.
Jordan just said Layla and I are watching right now.
Hi, honey.
I apologize for nothing.
Oh shit.
The herd of dildos. Whew. All right, guys, this is from
Right.
Half Acre Brewing. It is Original Reaper Stout. I don't know the ABV on it. It is not listed. Oh, no, it is. 6.2%.
Okay.
This is out of Chicago.
Chicago.
Chi-town.
I've actually been to this brewery before. Unfortunately, we weren't able to make it. Obviously, we didn't. We were there for a very quick weekend, but they picked
The
it
old
up.
in and out.
They picked it up at the liquor store, and we haven't had it yet.
No.
We had it in the fridge to drink, and we just didn't get around to it. So we brought it home for the show.
Ho for show.
Go for show.
Half Acre's logo is a fucking owl, and I love it.
I do like the can. It's simple, but like a rainbow skull, because that's a thing, and the black top with the white can. It's just kind of simple, subtle, but it's a cool looking.
I really appreciate this.
Very good basic stout.
Yeah.
No frills.
No.
No muss, no fuss.
No.
This
Nice,
is
nice chocolatey note.
Yeah.
Really
that
smooth.
roasty, that coffee
Roasty,
roasty.
charcoal,
Yeah.
but not overly bitter or
No.
yeah.
It's very much. We made a good stout, and there was no reason for us to throw shit in it.
Taking with it.
Yeah.
To kind of bird dog from Dracker, like there's no gimmicks
That's
in this.
super
This is just
balanced.
it's a straightforward stout.
6.2%. It's thin-bodied, but not
Yeah.
watery.
But
Not
at six,
watery.
at 6, I don't really expect that thicker
But
body.
it's not watery either. That's the nice thing. I mean, I like them thick, but
I do.
this is solid. Extra thick. But I'm real happy with this beer.
It's fucking. It's good.
Oh, this should be good.
Oh, Brett just said, now I picture a pasture in Montana with a shit ton of them bouncing across the plains.
I was thinking more Canada, but
I'm going to add that they must be in the color purple. Like,
Oh no, various colors.
Are they more like prairie dogs just popping up?
No, it's a herd. They're running across.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, just kind of like floating midstream, if you will.
Like salmon upstream.
Salmon going to spawn.
They're going to spawn, all right.
Actually, they start as fish. They start as salmon, turn into prairie dogs, and as adults, it's moose running across the plains. Oh shit!
Good beer fella says bouncing and buzzing. not sure he's talking about the herd of dildo or us, but
No. Both. Oh my god.
Definitely a little astringent mouthfeel.
Yeah.
Little drying, but not unpleasant.
I think appropriate for the style.
Absolutely. It's not unpleasant. It's what you would expect for something like this.
Yeah.
Not overly bitter, but just a little bit. Gives you that roasty.
it's got a nice roast finish.
Yeah, it's got that little bit of roasty. So, I'm enjoying it. Matt definitely didn't sell it well. Matt told us, I had this one already at the house. It was just okay.
Well, no, I said it's a good standard stout, and
Can I see
you
it?
said this is a standard stout. I'm like, that's exactly what I said.
That's
It's
exactly
a
what
good
he
standard
said.
I
stout.
do love the logo, though.
Yeah.
It's an owl with, like,
Oh, yeah.
tentacles.
Brett's got another singer.
Oh, Jesus. What?
He says,
You kidding me?
now I picture bears smacking him out of the water. And then, of course, it lands and go. I guess I didn't think about there being different options aside from colors. There's these guys, there's these guys, wobble.
What he just did is there's these guys and wobble.
Kevin says, "Hey, I'm late. Been working on the lawnmower.
buddy?
We'll let it pass this time, but you missed a fantastic
Which
conversation. That's you just got to watch from the
Atwell?
beginning now.
Which Kevin?
Kevin Atwell.
The Atwells are just now tuning in.
Yeah, first of all, we're let down, but we're going to accept it. Second of all, you have to rewind this at least like 15 minutes to get a pretty fantastic conversation.
Fantastic conversation.
You also need to see the end of hour number 1 to watch a beer explode that wasn't named 450, so we're confused.
Yeah.
Brett's adding with Two Beerded Guys sticker on the side. Hey, branded
As the Bears
merch!
spell.
Branded merch, guys! can
going
get that
live soon on
Yeah.
TwoBeerdedGuys.com.
Is that on the Match Store or the App
Or
Store?
off-screen Mads. OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.
All right, so
Send to
this
the more
beer,
appropriate channel.
we did talk about it's a very standard stout, little thinner than our normal beers we enjoy, but it fits the style.
Yeah.
You're a stout guy like us. What do you think?
From a standard stout, I would say it is. Man, it's money. It really just is. Yeah. It's got some of that in it.
What'd you say this beer? Fucks.
Don't abuse somebody.
Oh god.
No, it's good. I give it a 4.
Wow. Very nice. Very nice.
John?
You're next.
He doesn't technically go right now. I was just wanting his thoughts. But 4, so I'm going to give it a 4 as well. I thought it was a great base stout. There's a lot of cool things you could do with this, but at the same time, I don't necessarily want them to. Like, I want a beer where I can... Sure, I mean, it's up to you.
Fantastic. Just
Where I
straight
can
up
constantly
standard
just
stout.
go, you know what? I want a base, solid stout. I don't want that sweetness, or I don't want those frills, right? I just want...
Right.
That is a perfect beer for that. So I'm
That's
going to give it a
nice.
4 as well.
And these guys are where?
Chicago.
Oh, nice.
Been to the brewery.
Chi-town.
It's a great place to go to.
Do they sell it around here anywhere?
I haven't seen
not seeing it.
I haven't seen Half Acre, but that doesn't mean it isn't here. I might have just missed it.
Road trip.
And luckily, Chicago's not a bad
3
drive,
hours.
So.
No. I got family there.
And you
I'll
can
go
hit
see them
Albanese
and get
Candy
there.
Company on the way home.
Mm-hmm.
Where?
Albanese Candy Company on the way
Oh,
home.
yeah. I've
Oh,
seen
yeah.
that.
Oh, I bought a 3.5 pound bag of their
Holy
mess up
shit.
gummy bears or
Really?
gummy worms. So basically, they're like some of them are stuck together. It's basically they're completely fucking fine.
Of course.
But they're not
just
perfect.
misshaped, yeah.
Yeah.
And so I bought a 3.5 pound bag of gummy worms for $8.
And those lasted, what, a week and a half?
Oh no, mine's still.
I think you're being generous.
I dumped mine into a 5-gallon ice cream bucket, and I've literally just been eating on a handful every time. Once in a while, there's still. I've been eating a shit ton of them. There's probably at least half that bag still left.
Can we retract for a second that you just have 5-gallon ice cream cartons sitting around? Do you
I use them for
nickname
fruit
those the
slush.
trough?
I use them for fruit slush during the Christmas time. Make frozen fruit slush.
Okay. Maybe give you a pass on that one.
Maybe.
Don't yell at me. I think it's a perfectly fine,
You're gonna
great,
be
solid
wrong.
example of a
You're
stout.
very wrong.
But I'm going to go 3.5.
You're very wrong.
I was going to go 3.25, so it's fine.
That would have been very, very wrong.
So that is a 3.75 average.
You are a fucking piece of shit.
I'm not going to seek it out. I think it's a great example of what a stout should be. It's a great,
it's good.
great stout.
I almost still wrote 4 for the score, just to.
It's clearly wrong.
Finally found it.
Fine. It's fine.
Hey, off screen Matt, you don't
Yeah.
normally count, but do you want to?
No, honestly, I get where John's coming from on it because we've gotten so used to like a whole other class of stout where it's got all the gimmicks. It's got barrel aging. It's got chocolate.
But
it's
you
got
shouldn't. This doesn't
thick body.
need it.
Which
I
I
didn't mention
get,
that.
but it kind of taints your palate a little bit where you get used to all this. And so when you have this good, simple, standard stout, while you can appreciate it, it's like, well,
My score is
but
now a 5.
I've had all these other
Averaging
things,
this shit out.
you know, that like I've tasted the mountaintop, and this is kind of like mid-mountain.
See,
So-
that's the thing is, it's a different style. I don't think it should have to compete with those bullshit.
I didn't
sugary-
compete with
Which it shouldn't.
For you to
but-
only give it a 3.5. Name 3 other based outs. I can name one that I liked as much as this. Freedom's based out. That's about the only one I can give.
Like, see, personally,
the Eugene, the porter, which is not a stout, but I
I
like
said
that better.
stout.
I know, but I don't really. It's a porter. It's close.
No, it's not.
It is.
No, ask Matt. You put a porter and a stout next to each other with him and blind taste test. I can tell you which one he's gonna pick every time.
not the same. But I would say, like, personally, with my bias set on this, I would go like a 3.75 plus because I don't know that I would search this back out myself. If I could do like a 3.9, I would do that, but it's not search it out for me.
As I just fucking snap the can.
So no, it's a great,
It's very good.
beautifully brewed stout.
It's
just,
also really fun to yell at John. So.
yeah, like I said, like I think
I knew
I
I was
think John,
coming.
much like we've just kind of gotten adjusted to other flavors of stout and other stout worlds that were like, well, this is a standard stout. It's a very good example of it. Like I would prefer other things as opposed to that. Personal bias.
So I was looking at this label art real quick.
Okay. Moving on.
I definitely thought it was an anus for a second. I didn't see I
I
didn't see the mouse roasting on a fire.
Did you say you thought it was an ass?
Yeah,
Anus.
Anus.
Well, going back to our earlier
Oh, no,
conversation,
Yep, pretty
No,
much.
no,
right
it
on.
looks like it.
is that where the herd swims upstream to?
Crater, anus, you know.
John almost looked disappointed, but then he looked happy.
Like I was sitting there getting ready to read the name and shit. And I'm like, the fuck? Oh.
I thought
I
it
mean,
was
it does
the.
say Chicks Club, so
Well,
I
was
can see
thinking.
why
Well,
you
see,
might
I'm
think
thinking
it's an
chicks you lube.
Well,
It all
Chicks
makes sense
Club,
when you see it on the
Chicks
can.
You Lube. Either way, they both point to anus.
This is this is by Off Color Brewing, which that
It's a
name
little bit off color.
that fits so
Yeah,
well right now.
it's for the episode even.
Also out of Chicago, Illinois. It's
Yeah.
another beer that John and Matt picked up at the liquor store. Imperial.
Shout out liquor store.
What?
I don't remember the name of the liquor store.
It was corner liquor store. It was on the corner for
But it
sure.
wasn't that. It was
Something Leaf or something.
Oh, it was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you were obsessed with it. Every time we drove by it, you're like, it's the
It's a liquor store.
something leaf.
Because we drove by the place that we stayed, which that was on the corner from everywhere we went somewhere.
Yeah, it was nice. Imperial Stout with cocoa nibs, chili peppers, molasses, vanilla, and cinnamon.
I'm in.
So you know how we had the base stout just a second ago. Now we have, to coin Drecker, all the gimmicks.
Gimmicks.
10.5%, so that makes Matt happy.
Whoop, whoop.
It's a little light.
Ooh, the secret ingredients. They didn't use the word gimmicks. They used secret ingredients.
Ooh.
Cocoa nibs, vanilla beans, molasses, and guajillo, ancho, and cayenne peppers.
Well, I guess they're
Okay,
not
those
fucking
3
secret
different
anymore,
peppers.
are they?
There are 3 peppers.
Those are the peppers I like in my
It's like
chili.
Victoria's Secret. Once you see it, it's out of the
Yeah,
bag,
it's,
right?
it's kind of not a secret if you put it on the fucking can.
He's not wrong.
He is not wrong.
And those just called the ingredients.
The man's got a point.
Secret anymore, dumbasses. I want Steve to truly work in like one of these big time breweries, just to constantly be like, "You're really gonna put secret ingredients, motherfuckers? You're putting it on the can. It's not secret anymore."
It's been a reality check.
The nerd button. God damn, that was amazing.
You see Steve in the background just making fun of these people the entire time. Alright, anus can on can.
That's right.
It's more of a crater.
Is this the anal show? I don't remember.
You said is it the anal ale?
The anal show.
No, it is a crater, but when you
It's got dinosaurs beside it. Clearly,
if you're not paying attention to that, all you see
Is
is
a
the
Millennium
brown
Falcon
eye.
coming out of it?
All you're seeing
that
is the
did
brown
look
eye staring
very
at you.
suggestive. Yeah. There's even this thing that jumped out after him.
Yeah.
It was maybe one of those things that came with herds.
I did kind of.
I've seen the movie.
Herds.
Just grazing upon fields in Montana, or
Or the
swimming
prairie,
streams.
the
depending.
prairie dog version. As YouTube flags the shit out of this entire episode.
I want to make that T-shirt now.
It was checked not for
Prairie
kids.
dogs. Yeah, dildo.
It's
Oh,
becoming
hey,
the blazing
we could-
saddle of episodes.
We could make an entire,
Not racist.
entire like
offensive. We're against
shirt line.
everybody.
We could make an entire shirt line of
The herd of
moose,
dildos.
the herd of dildos, the salmon dildos,
If you-
and the prairie
prairie
dildos.
dildos.
I would sell them. Promise. Well, it's like you see those
we could get
TikTok
Kelly or
videos
Grace-
of guys who do
Grace to
the
make 'em.
dead fish.
I think
in
we
the
need to come up with
water.
more clever names. Like there's the herd of dildo. Then there's
Kelly would be
like
too embarrassed to make it.
there's the
Offer her 20%. She'd probably do it.
there's the prayer dough. I don't know.
No. Because I feel like there needs to be prayer hands in the background of that one. And Easter was yesterday. I may not be religious, but I'm not tested.
Hey, he's risen.
All right, what about the dill dog then? Is that it?
Dog. That might be it.
Probably already exists.
I'm gonna go ahead and write down herd of dildo. Dog. I'm just gonna put salmon dildo for now until we
Yeah.
know.
We'll come back to that. We'll circle back to that.
This episode might be my favorite.
Ooh,
Good. I like the base version of a stout better.
It's definitely got a
Cinnamon's a bit strong.
you're getting kind of the flavors for sure, but
The peppers are barely there.
I forgot the peppers.
There's
were
a
there,
little
Can I see the
smoky.
can real quick?
There's a little smoky
which is maybe
reminder of
from
what
like
I
the
got going
anchos
on.
and stuff
Yeah.
like that, but it's not.
Good Beer Fellow is throwing out Dildy?
Which one's that one
Or
for?
maybe it's Dildai?
Oh,
I was thinking Dildai.
Probably
yeah.
Dildai. Yeah, he's probably saying Dildai.
the herd of dildai.
Yeah.
Take a big gulp, you get a little spice though. So you don't get.
Brett had a good one too. He
It's not
said,
a lot, but just it surprised
A little
me.
more there, yeah.
I took like an accidental big sip and got it.
Let's go to Big Gulp on this show. See you later. Brett said
Big gulp shark.
that can art actually looked like a planet. He can't think of the name. I think he's thinking of Uranus.
Uranus.
It's pronounced Uranus. Don't be juvenile, John.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right. My bad.
Wait, that's what we're.
Yeah, that's.
He said Uranus.
That's the line. Yeah, that's the line. We found it.
Oh, careful now.
Best part about having brothers the age that I have them is I grew up watching shit like Beavis and Butthead when I wasn't supposed to. And so it's just funny shit like that where you just kind of go, most friends my age wouldn't have a clue what I'm laughing about. Okay.
That's true. I forget you're younger than us by
30, baby. 31 in May.
This is a beer that I think the Big Gulp serves it better than a sip.
Oh, I'm a baby. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Like after Tyler saying that, like I'm not getting as much spice or heat, but I'm getting more a more balanced and a more robust flavor from a bigger gulp than a sip.
Yeah, the big gulp. The big gulp pleased me more.
Big gulps, huh? Well,
That's
See you
where this
later.
all started.
And
Yeah.
that's why we have to do big gulps, not big sips.
Oh, you'll live.
Steve has taught Layla how to talk like Beavis, Jordan Luger Fox
did.
says.
dude.
I'm so proud of you.
Yeah, thank you. I'm proud. She did. She imitated. It was a proud moment. Brought a tear to my eye.
Please tell me Jordan just looked at you like,
Oh, you should hear Jordan do her butthead. Oh yeah,
I'll see you next Monday,
babe.
Jordan.
Yeah, she goes.
It's like,
She's theater kid.
She is theater kid.
She does.
Steve,
Yeah.
shut the hell up. Like,
Hey, baby.
give me a beer.
Oh my god.
Layla sang me happy birthday.
She did.
It was
She
amazing.
did.
This episode's been so far off the rails, and it's been so much fun.
Yeah.
Oh, Jordan's even timing out. Which she did pretty good. Like, I'm
telling
I know
you.
exactly where she's going with that.
She
Theater kid.
she's proud of it too. And shit. Have her do it for you
How does
next
she
time
make-
you're at the store.
You married well.
Yeah, how
I
did
know
she?
I did.
How do we
I
not cross
married
this
up.
bridge when she was on
Yeah,
here
you
twice?
did.
I did.
You married up. That's for
did.
sure.
For sure.
We need to play. We need to play a song for her now.
Oh,
She's still there at Noblesville.
No, she should
No.
be home now.
Who's there? Who's closed
Nobody.
tonight?
It's closed.
Yeah, she's home by now.
Oh, it's closed.
Yeah, we close at 8.
Well, then I can't play any other songs.
You
Well, you can, just nobody will listen.
That would be kind of funny. All right, so now that we've not talked that much about this beer,
Well, we have, just not directly.
You got to get a big gulp to taste the peppers.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a great balance with this flavors. It's a little bit lacking in that. It is good, but it's not beautifully crafted.
nah, I agree. It's one of those where I don't think their secret ingredients came through as much as they would have liked. It is okay,
Yeah.
but realistically, I like the base stout from Half Acre better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did too.
No, I agree with that.
You know, they swung, they didn't miss, they did
No,
okay.
it was
Yeah.
good.
It's a
solid
I'm
base
not
hit.
unhappy that I drank it.
It's a solid double, yeah. Maybe a single, but it's a single. The guy, if he's fast enough, might have stretched it out, but you know. So I don't know. I think John go first because he skipped you earlier. So
Oh, sorry.
What a
No,
cut in line, bro.
it made me happy. It's fine.
It's like
I am going to go because I'm going to go 3. I think it's perfectly average. It's a good attempt at a fancy beer that didn't quite pull it off, but it's still solid.
Good game, bro.
Yeah.
Steve.
I'm gonna give it a 3 1/4. I like the attempt with the peppers and stuff because not very many people are doing it. It's not a bad drink by any means, but you know, when you have the whole galaxy of beers out there to drink, you know. But no, it's pretty good. So 3 1/4.
I'm going to agree with Steve for 2 reasons. I do think it's slightly above average, especially on the big gulp. It does give you a little more of those flavors they're looking for, and also it's to disagree with John, so it's a perfect win for me. So I'm going to go 3.25 as well.
There you go.
Gives us a Two Beerded Guys
You're a
3.25.
We need that sound clip.
You're a dick.
You're a dick.
That was funny.
That's fine. I get it.
Where are the buttons now, though? What if sacrifice one?
Matt, I apologize. I don't believe we got. Oh, we did get your half figure score. So just this one. What do we? What could you give us? Wow, words. What
hard.
would be your score?
I'm kind of waffling a little bit. I think I'm gonna go 3 1/4.
There you go.
Yes!
My boy, Blue.
I was debating like a 3.5 because I'm the ABV whore that I am, and it tasted decent enough that I was gonna go a little more, but just the overall flavor is a little bit lacking. It's decent, like Steve said, like they made a good attempt. There's a decent enough flavor there, but there's enough stuff that it was on the can that really wasn't in the can. So got to hold it back a little bit.
Boring.
No, you can keep talking as long as it's different from John. I love it.
And Jordan says, "Nope, still doing dishes."
Oh, okay.
Aw.
So she will not be hearing your soothing sounds of Rick Roll that you're playing now, John.
She would be because she's
still
doing
there
dishes.
doing dishes.
And Brett says, "Waffling like a dildo out of water."
And we circled back. Right. So our last beer of the night, is Anchorage Brewing Company's Doomed. Imperial Stout with Clatch coffee and Madagascar vanilla beans.
Ooh.
Fermented and aged in Missouri oak.
Missouri oak.
15.5%.
Holy shit.
You know, it's all
You are
right.
fucking doomed.
And that label art.
Wicked label art.
Wow, look at that.
Anchorage knows how to do label
They
art.
might as well have painted
Yeah,
a
they do.
666 on that.
With the wax,
Jordan, turn on the jukebox.
wax dipped can. Yeah.
John's trying to buy you a song.
I'm actually going to dedicate you a song, which costs a whole extra credit.
Did you play "Running with the Devil"?
Shout. Shout. Shout at the devil.
That's Shallow Devil, not "Running with the Devil."
80s
You're
hair
thinking
is
Motley
the best.
Crue, not Van Halen, brah.
I finally got XM radio, and Hair Nation is one of my favorites.
I've seen
That is a great one.
I've seen
it's
Motley
great.
Crue in concert.
Oh yeah.
Tesla.
Yeah, they opened up with Aerosmith. It was a hell of a show.
Jordan says sorry. She's leaving. Meow.
Oh, I had a good one for you. Never going to give...
Be glad.
Next time. Now I know I can play from 5 miles away.
I heard the most fantastic Rick Rolling story that someone's actually handing out fake parking tickets with QR codes on it. So when people scanned it, then they got Rick rolled.
I love that.
That's amazing.
I'm like, that is thought and effort in all of that.
The stupid wax. It's like caught on it. Alright. Oh, it's so sexy, a bottle art. Alright.
Oh, it smells
Hey,
like.
tell me when you're on King King. Well, that's why I was asking.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Because it wraps around.
Slower.
Just the tip.
Slower.
Just the tip.
Now!
I literally spun it.
Hit it!
Oh, this,
Now faster.
this smells like
Hold on.
angry coffee.
Faster.
Just- this smells like the label art looks. Just angry coffee death juice, like
Oh my
in the
God.
best way.
Ooh, that's got some nose.
Angry
to
coffee death juice?
In the
Write that
best
down,
way.
please.
I already was.
Oh my god. Angry coffee death juice. That's amazing.
We're making that at some point.
That
have
should
my
be the
moments.
name of a beer.
Yes.
That's why we're going to make
fantastic.
We have a whole notebook of names.
Yeah.
That's a
this.
great one.
This poor notebook is just the most it's beer scores and random fucking shit.
That's where the
Half
best
the
stuff
times
comes
we've
from.
actually flipped through and been like, not sure what we were saying, but
But that's a good name.
What's
that
that
would
one?
be great for this.
It's either an album title, a band name, or a beer name. It's one of those
That
three.
doesn't work. I don't know what the fuck that is, but no. He sucks. the fuck did I write that for?
I don't even want to drink it because I just like smelling it.
I'm sure it's about a guess that you're trying to be all sneaky about.
Probably.
Yeah, but hey,
Steve.
There is the limp dick smolar swirl for if people are lazy. We also have we want to do a shirt that says "Come Taste Our Package," or a beer package that is called the "Come Taste Our Package." We have thought about both.
CUM, of course.
We're classy.
Actually,
it's working
it's
on
spelled both
Tundra.
ways on there,
Yeah.
depending on what we're using it for.
Oh.
The amount of random shit. Hop-shaped robot.
Oh, yeah. That was a great show, yeah.
White. Oh, wait, no, that's wrong. That was White Christmas. I thought I said White Christ. I'm like, that's weird.
Wow.
Surprise entry. And ample sample.
Ample
on the
sample.
same page.
That is like an album name.
Surprise entry with an ample sample.
Yeah, I like that.
One mustache girl. And also pump and shot.
I like it.
Yeah, so welcome.
go.
That's a treasure.
There's your core 4 for a new brewery.
My poor notebook.
Jordan says she thinks Steve needs a beer cocky. With all his dirty mouth language.
My dirty mouth.
And Carrie says boozy, not bougie.
Accurate.
Yeah.
That's good.
I can't bring myself to drink it yet.
Man. That is,
I'm just olfactory, like, obsessed.
Oh.
Little sweeter than I would have liked.
Oh, I love that. Oh, my God. That's a little bit like chocolate syrup.
I was expecting more coffee, a little less sweet.
It's chocolate syrup. It's drinking Hershey syrup.
it's like that. Yeah, it's like drinking the
coffee
liquid out
flavored.
of the bottle.
That's coffee.
No.
It's
flavor.
coffee flavored, yeah.
It's a coffee mocha because it starts off that strong chocolate syrup and ends with the
15%,
coffee
right?
finish.
15 and a half, actually.
Oh.
That's a smooth 15.
That actually, I was gonna say that's scary smooth.
It's not
15.
like full
Scary
DUI shelf,
We're not DUI shelf.
but
we're
just
very
barely.
close.
Yeah.
So DUI shelf, for those of you that may not understand, is
Ugly
anything over... Thank you, Ugly Pete. Is anything over 10%, the higher the better, with it tasting a lot lower.
Right.
So it has to be minimum over 10,
Sneaky high.
but taste a lot
That's
lower.
right.
So if it's a 13, but when you drink it, you're like, man, what is this, 6, 7?
Right. Yeah.
And you're
DUI
still going,
shelf.
13. That's a DUI shelf beer.
Yeah, when we're going, hey, this tastes like a 10, but it's a 15. I mean,
Right.
it's 10 so fucking high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why
Basically, if
this
it tastes
just
like a
missed
9,
that.
9.5 or higher, 9 could still be DUI shelf depending on the beer. But realistically, 9, 9.5 tasting or higher is definitely not DUI shelf. But if it's tasting like a 7 and it's like a 14, oh, buddy.
God.
That's the beer you drink 3 of, get up and go, I can draw. No, I can't.
One critique.
Drove.
Exactly.
Yeah, he said what he meant.
I can drove.
It's a little. It's not that it's a thin body, but I expect it to be a little thicker.
It is
got a.
thinner than I expected.
It's
Yeah.
got a nice like.
Which
smooth-
It's not
bad.
thin, though.
No, it's
Yeah,
not.
it's not thin, but it's less
Hey,
thick than I
it's
expected.
thinner than
That's what she
expected.
said.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and it's got a nice like mouthfeel. It's a kind of like a creamy mouthfeel. Mouthfeel.
Mouthfeel.
I mean, it is our last beer. We got to get all
Write
of them
that
in.
down.
Oh, my God.
That's what she said.
Right.
Dildo.
Dildos.
Die. Plural.
Dildo.
I kind of like her to dildo. I really do. I think we use
dildo.
I think we use dildi when we're talking about the salmon.
Actually, heard of dildo
Or
used
the
to open for
prairie
a flock
dogs.
of seagulls. I'm a little known facts.
I think the prairie dogs and the salmon
Dildo.
can be dildi, but I think the herd of dildo is just...
Yeah, no, that's good.
We officially broke it. You can't do that while he's drinking 15.5% Anchorage beer.
as he shoots it out of his
Yeah, it's just a
nose.
dick move.
That would be bad.
It's syrupy enough it gets stuck.
Be picking out 15% tomorrow. Boink.
Hey, that'd be a nice surprise.
This is fantastic. I love this.
It is.
Very viscous.
I mean, man.
I mean, that
it's
is-
such a big.
That
beer.
has some serious legs every time I take a drink.
That's pronounced viscuous on the show, Tyler.
No, it's
Wait.
viscous.
Pretty sure you're saying it wrong.
Legs for days.
It has-
Anchorage,
it is
in other words,
the
Briz-
centipede of
These guys do not really disappoint, hardly to ever.
No.
And
I think the lowest we ever gave in Anchorage was 3.5.
they're on like the ass end of the world halfway, and they're just cranking out these amazing beers.
Which, by the way, I'm on a ton of beer Facebook pages and shit. The amount of people that say they're heading up to like Alaska for something. I'm visiting Anchorage next week. What breweries besides Anchorage should I go to? And everyone responds with, if you left Anchorage Brewing, you're wrong. Like, that's almost every response is, no, you go into Anchorage Brewing, you sit your ass down, you drink till you pass out, someone carries you out, you come back the next day.
Apparently there's 3 breweries in Anchorage, which blows my mind.
No, there's like 5 or 6.
Well, like 3 big ones. Like one of my best friends is in the Air Force. He's stationed up there.
Bunny, if
And I was
only
talking about
someone
it.
who was familiar with the area could tell us.
I have a guy that lives up there as well.
No, continue.
But yeah, that's the end of my story because John just pissed all over it.
I did.
But Brett actually kind of stole my joke. He said, "The flock of seagulls open for her dildo." I was like, man, that was a great joke. It's so good.
I got flock of dildos, seagulls.
All right, so
That's all I heard.
Brett and I had this.
open for herd of dildos.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
great minds think alike, and Brett and I had the
You ever
same
seen
joke at the
Death
same
Claw?
time. I was saying it, and then I looked down and saw it.
Swim.
Oh, yes. Sorry, we had a side conversation. You were talking. We didn't care. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm used to that.
It was a conversation between you and my brother. The two people I could definitely,
Wah,
you know.
wah, 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 wah.
Metalocalypse.
Oh,
Ah,
Dude, you watched Metalocalypse, didn't you?
at least the first season, and then I didn't realize whenever it got renewed, so I missed after that. But
Oh, you got to get back on and watch.
dude,
oh
one of my
God,
favorite
that's amazing.
quotes of anything was on there. It was like, "There's only 2 things you can do in a blackout: get drunk." No, one thing. I'm like, that's words to live by.
on that note, I do have one thing real quick. I went. There's a leather store in.
But not the brown note.
Except there's a leather store. He does like boot repair, glove repair, all sorts of shit. Right next to, where I live. And I went in there and we were talking about stuff. And he goes, "Hey, how's your COVID thing? You know, how's COVID been for you? Yada yada yada." And I go, I now have something like my dad always had. Dad always had the
That's the appropriate
Blizzard of
look.
'78.
No.
And I got annoyed with those stories. And the guy who runs the leather shop, my dad's age, and he goes, "Yeah, you know, I understand that." And I go, "Think about it." I go, "Yeah, with COVID, like, I can talk about this with my grandkids and annoy the shit out of me." He goes, "I got one quick Blizzard of '78 story." He goes, "The only thing I messed up on, Blizzard of '78, I look outside, my brand new Trans Am's covered, I open up the fridge knowing nothing's in there. All I have is 4 beers and a bottle of ketchup." He goes, "Wasn't pissed off about the food." He goes, "They told us for a week this shit was coming, and I only had 4 beers in the fridge. What kind of dumbass was I?" I'm like, "Oh, you're my kind of people."
Bunny is saying that there's 6 breweries in Anchorage and 35 statewide?
Yeah, no, Alaska has it.
Are you serious?
I know
Yeah.
all those Inuits just like brewing stuff in pots or what?
Like,
Sorry that's offensive, but...
After I had Anchorage, and then we had one other beer from a random Alaska brewery from Taver.
Mouthfeel.
There's
And-
35?
So
That's what she says.
So I looked up, and I saw Anchorage had like 6 or 7, and I said 6 or 7. And then I didn't realize it was 35, but I Googled like Alaskan breweries, and it was like pretty long fucking list. Alaska ain't fucking around. What else is there to do?
She says, but there's also a lot of dry communities, so this math does not add up, Bunny. Mouthfeel. We'll talk about this when
hold
you're
on.
sober.
No, there are a lot of dry communities. It's called snow where no one lives.
Listen, are we truly surprised that Alaska,
Makes beer, and it's that high.
they're
ABV.
half the size of the continental United States? I mean, I get most of it's snow, but
I don't think that's right.
It's not half size, but it's Texas
Bunny.
fits in it easily.
I mean, Texas is pretty fucking big.
No, Texas fits in it easily.
That's what she said.
Alaska is that fucking big, bro.
It's not
Alright.
half the continental U.S., but it's big as shit.
All right, well, let's get back to this beer while John's going down a John hole about
I
how
like
big things
arguing,
are.
bro. Anyway, this beer's stupid fantastic. It's a little sweet for what I wanted. It's not that it's not good, and it's definitely not diabetes in a glass. Like, I'm not saying that at all. Good job.
Okay, so not half the
That's on
size.
point.
Not even remotely half the sice.
It's like
Sorry.
a
Sorry.
fifth.
It's a sixth of the size.
I mean, it's blown up on that
1,
picture.
2, 3, 4.
But it's definitely not half.
I'll plead the fifth.
But I'll tell you what, even with it being sweeter than I would have liked,
I got a
'cause
penny stopping left.
I wanted a little more coffee. It is still stupid good.
Oh, it's super good. Who's going
it
first?
is
I
good.
am first this time.
Okay.
I'm bouncing back and forth. I'm going to give it a 4.5.
Ooh.
I think it's fantastic.
Okay.
It is not. I think this. I wanted more coffee, less sweet, so that's why I can't get in the 4.755 range. but I understand if somebody gives it 4.75 or 5. Like, it's that good. It just, we've talked about anything over 4.5. You get that personal preference. And
That's
just
clearly
didn't quite
wrong.
There. So I'm going to give it a 4.5 for me.
I'm going 4.75. I debated a 5.
Did you master it?
Masturbated to 5.
That's what you did there.
And then I went a 4.75. So I think it's damn near perfect. It's delicious. I love it.
As he caresses the bottle.
You need a moment with it?
Yeah, you're looking
I
into its
masturbated it.
you're looking into
I
its
came up with
non-existent
4.75.
eyes longingly as you caress the bottle gently.
Woo! Alright, anyway.
John's having a Harlequin
Steve-
romance novel
Steve.
experience over there.
I'm a bit distracted. No, I'll give it a.
Brett just texted me and told me to fuck
Give it a
off.
4.
Whoa!
What?
No,
Fuck
4 and a
off.
quarter. 4 and a
I
quarter.
did not expect that.
This show's over. Get out of this
You know,
house.
it's. I don't know. I need more time with it.
What kind of answer is that, Fox?
Hey. No, I don't know, man. It's good. Maybe it's a 4.5. I don't know.
Way to stick to your guns. Don't let us bully you. We're just going to berate you.
No, we bully you.
I would. No, I'll give it. I'll stick with a 4 and a quarter.
Wait, where are you at again?
4 and a quarter. He's 4.5.
It's a 4.5 average.
4.5. That's fair. It's delicious. Matt, tell them why they're wrong.
I gotta be honest. I am going to 5.
Wow.
That shit is fucking delicious. It's like I said. It's some kind of like mocha coffee with 15%. Like it starts off with that strong chocolate syrup flavor. It finishes with a nice coffee roast, but it's not overpowering on either one. You get that.
What the fuck is going on?
John is doing things in that bottle that were never meant to be done. Yeah, it's a great transition. It's smooth drinking. It's sneaky 15. It's almost got that hint of the barrel aging, but you barely get it that's even there. It is just good from front to back. Like I'm very impressed. I have a high bar
Tyler's
for
fisting
Anchorage.
it right now, so
I have a high bar for Anchorage, and that one's surpassed my expectations. I'll be honest.
that's fantastic.
Sorry, guys. As you know, I'm a baseball guy. My nephew's 18, about to go next year. He'll be playing college baseball. Opening day for his high school today. Fucking smacked a home run the first at bat.
Yeah, I smelled this for a solid 3 minutes before I even started
Like,
to
the
drink
best
I
part
was
is,
olfactory
I don't even have to see where it
infatuation.
lands because you watch the
Right.
hit and
Only you
straight
and I are
up,
going to count this time. It's
Yeah.
fine.
watch
Tyler,
it,
can you write down olfactory
Who's the on-deck
infatuation? That sounds like a fun
boom,
word.
spikes
Yeah.
his own bat.
It's like, hell yeah.
Olfactory is just a fun word.
Olfactory fascination?
Sure.
Olfactory infatuation.
So,
Olfactory
I wrote it down.
infatuation.
You saw me.
Yeah, let's see if you can spell either of those.
Olfactory's not that hard, actually.
Okay, so infatuation is where you struggle.
Actually, it's not hard either.
Okay, so you can write it down then.
It includes
I
the word
can. I'm just not gonna.
You're just choosing to be a dick.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're clear.
Solid beer, and I
Jordan says he's gonna need an Uber.
Who, me?
I don't
Or
think she's talking about
Tyler.
me.
I'm sleeping here. I definitely.
She's definitely talking about John.
I don't blame anyone who gave it a 4.75. But it just missing the slight balance I would have liked again.
Hey, what's
Nitpicking.
Clutch coffee taste like? You tell me what Clutch coffee tastes like, and you can be right.
Well, I just wanted more coffee. Clatch is the brand.
Right, you tell me what that tastes like.
Well, it's too sweet. You
Maybe,
know.
maybe Clutch coffee is
Coffee's
sweet.
not. No, it's not.
Maybe.
No, it's not.
You don't know. You never
I
had
do.
it.
I drink coffee. You don't.
Brett's asking you Zags or Bears tonight.
Zags.
Excuse the hell out of me for asking for him.
It probably Zags.
That Gonzaga team is stupid. But yeah, thank you guys for
So,
listening.
beer of the night, boys.
I think we all should just close off because Matt's going to have an opinion and nobody can. No. Beer of the night. As always, we go through it. We had 9 beers.
Actually, not always. We didn't forget the last few weeks.
That's fair. Last week we definitely did. We had 9 beers, not the 8 we posted because we had the bug zapper that my man Steve brought. That was stupid
That
good.
was stupid good.
Off screen, Matt, you are first as always. What is your beer of the night?
I Honestly, when you throw the bug zapper, like just for the sheer caught me off guardness, I want to go with that one because it was different. It was different. It was unique. It was interesting. But I gotta go with my heart on this one. I gotta go with the thing that John is caressing for the last 10 minutes.
You mean the thing he fingered?
I said caressing. I tried to be a little, more tactful.
Stuck his finger in the hole.
And out and back in and out and back in. Yeah.
On multiple occasions.
He's violated that bottle. I can't take that back home with me now.
He's looking at his fucking finger.
That is now John's property. John, your beer of the night.
Shit.
Do we really have to ask?
No, Doomed is my beer of the night.
It's your list.
With
refresh my memory.
Bug Zapper is definitely runner up. Amazing beer, but
yeah, that's just too much of my wheelhouse to pass on Doom.
Yeah,
but
no,
Bug Zapper definitely was like a what the just sheer different.
yeah, Doomed.
All right, Steve.
Time to go.
Well, I mean, this was, despite it being lower than your guys', it was one of my highest rated beers. Actually, what was the second sour we had?
The very second one was the Wynwood, which is, Wynwood, which was Parish.
I had the coconut that didn't really taste like coconut.
Yeah, that was pretty damn.
And then we had the Puff Tart, was the other
Which
sour.
one am I on here?
You're not one of the
You're not on
listens,
there.
so that's the average. That's me and John.
Oh, what the fuck?
So,
Well, it definitely was not the Brewed with Blood.
No.
oh,
Oh, we got
Beer that
Cam.
being bad.
your highest
Cam
score
just popped
was,
on. Shout out to the
Doom was your
TVG truck
highest.
driver.
Yes,
then,
Cam hates the Ford truck. He's
I wanna
having a horrible
say-
season.
Well, it's a Ford. I mean,
Ford, yeah.
were
You should have renegotiated,
relatively
my friend.
high on.
Yeah.
show your Dodge or bust.
I don't want my face on
Bug
the Ford ever
Zapper,
again.
obviously, you were very high on.
Yeah.
So, what was your beer of the night?
You know, I will give it to the Doomed. I'm historically not into like really high alcohol content Imperials. I do like them,
Stout guy
but
that
I
doesn't
would
like
say
alcohol.
for 15%, man, God, that is just dangerously easy to drink. It really is extremely flavorful and not like alcohol-y. It's got a lot of great cocoa and
You know what I would do with
chocolatey
this?
notes. It's
No.
I'd put
We
it
don't
in.
know. Stop
Put it in
there.
my milk, and I would stir it all up because it is Hershey syrup.
It really is.
And then we do after that, John. No, don't answer it.
Like I said, seriously, I wish I could sit down with that and just drink an entire one and get through it because
There's a reason I said no.
I think that's one of those ones you build a relationship with.
John has already built that
No,
relationship.
yeah, no, that's a hit and quit it sort of one.
Tyler, your beer of the night.
I hate all of you. Honestly, it's gonna be Bug Zapper by Avery.
There you go.
It was my highest rated beer and the one that surprised me the most.
Doesn't matter.
So when I do my beer of the night, as you guys know, I have kind of two criteria: whether it's my highest rated or the one that went, oh shit, okay.
Yep.
Just Little
this-
John's, but poorly?
This was both. Like, okay.
Much better.
This was both. This was the one that surprised me and was my highest rated. So there's no way for me not to give it to it. Bug Zapper by Avery Brewing. My favorite sour, traditional sour I've ever had on this show.
Yeah, that was really good.
Just mwah. Thanks guys for watching. This has been
An eventful
a
episode
show.
of Two Beerded Guys.
It's been a show.
Nothing less.
We
A
have
doozy of a show.
we have some amazing guests coming up. We have some cool events coming up. Make sure you're
Tupac, Biggie, Snoop Dogg.
Make sure you're constantly following everything we do on all social medias, whether it's YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Follow all of them, and you're going to make sure you never miss anything. Make sure that you're on for next week's episode when BYBC makes her return.
Oh,
The return of the BYBC?
On 419, Ivana makes her return.
yeah.
And then on 426, we have another guest that I'm not going to name because it's not official that he's necessarily going to be on here because he
But
has a
he
tendency
did
to
tell me
change his
yesterday he
plan.
was, but we'll find out 2 days from.
It's
so.
a unnamed Zinc rep is the is the guest in 3 weeks. But following up after that, just a reminder, May 3rd, we will not have a show. John's oldest daughter has
She
requested
gave me the death stare.
that, and by requested, I mean
Not
she
the
looked
not even the Death Star,
she
although
looked
they shoot similar lasers.
through his soul.
Says, "Are you having a show on my birthday?" And I'm like,
Maybe.
And then she looked at him, and John went, "No, I was here. It was fantastic. I enjoyed every second of it."
Yeah. She put a kibosh.
But yeah, so May 3rd we will be off. Other than that, though, we have nothing coming up that's off. We have coming up in May. We have some first-time guests, a couple returners, but we have a lot of first-timers in May.
I'm excited for that.
Kyle Fronting's a returner, obviously.
Yep.
But then Mark Burke from Moonshot Games, Brent Schlemmer, Ben Carnahan, all brand new guests. Following up in June, Mike Lawton, new guest, the owner of Indie Craft Brew. Misty, new guest. Brandon Holder from Tarnished Hollow, new guest.
Yeah, I'm excited for that one.
We have some unbelievable amount of fun coming up between April through June. And then I'm going to start scheduling here soon. So we'll see what's coming up after that. We have some people reaching out to us. That's going to be... It's going to be fun. So thank you guys for being the reason we're still doing this. Let's be honest. If you guys weren't watching and communicating with us...
We're going to drink beer and not record it.
Yeah, that's exactly the case.
Hey, I'm also going to throw out there on Instagram, follow Beer Life, because you can be one of the 20,000 plus people who watch our weekly shorts.
Yeah, which is hopefully going to expand soon to more than just weekly.
Yeah.
But we're excited, man. We're getting 15 to 25,000 views of video on Beer Life right now for our 1-minute beer reviews. Yeah, it is. Matt didn't realize the numbers. He's literally behind the camera going...
Yeah, absolutely. And a drunken movie review this week.
Oh, you definitely...
It will be
this
special.
It is an Easter-themed...
Hot turd. We'll see you on the drunken movie review, folks.
Absolutely. Hosted by Turfs Up Radio. Thanks for the Two Beerded Guys. Love y'all.